Yeah. Oh, sorry. I need to actually turn audio on. Is the stream working?
Yes, but it looks very wretched.
The stream is working.
Okay. Then,
Newbie, I was expecting you to say the stream looks tarnished.
Oh, well, far be it from me to deprive you of this experience.
alright.
Do you just have a book of these that you source from?
No, not yet. Should I? Should
Yeah,
I write it?
you definitely should write a book and then burn it.
Okay. Let's play around a little bit and make sure. I actually had to switch to software encoding in OBS because the game uses 100% of my GPU. But it seems like
So
it's
what is your
okay-ish.
so this is an SL1 run, right? Or excuse
Yes.
me, SR
RL, real life.
yeah.
Yeah.
RL. What is your setup for this? Like what is your plan?
Uh, so I plan to basically run to Kayla to get Raigon's source seal immediately, then go back and get the Uchi Gatana, and then that will be it. That is what we're doing for the whole game.
Cool. All right.
The very first word I heard upon joining was Uji Katana because that's really the only thing in Elden Ring.
You could probably just say Uchigatana for every single thing related to Elden Ring and come out on top.
I should
hold on a sec.
stop using that weapon.
This.
It's kind of novel to be watching a Mugi stream for a game I've actually played.
Right?
Kevin, you now have the ability to go back in time and play all of the Dark Souls games if you want.
I've considered it. I don't know. If I get a lot of time and get bored, maybe. But
It,
I
it would
figure
actually,
Elden Ring has given me my fill for now.
it may actually be amusing if you ever get around to the other ones.
I will say that I am certainly considering that much more seriously now than I ever have before.
Let me
To
turn the volume in OBS down a little bit.
to play them in reverse order. So you start. you,
That
you
sounds like a
start
pretty amusing idea.
like your next game is Sekiro, and then you go to
Well,
to
my
Souls
next game
3.
is almost certainly going to be Sekiro. My
Are
next
the-
like serious action game.
Are the audio levels okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess I'm done fucking around. This guy is gonna tell me I'm maidenless.
You are.
Did you
ageless.
need a guy to tell you that?
Is that guy like a recurring NPC? I don't remember if he ever shows up again.
He shows up one other time that I remember, but I don't know if he ever shows up past that.
Alright.
Oh, is that the NPC that you can do a quest line for to get to Mookie's house early?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I never interacted with him again, but I guess you can.
So first I need to actually get Torrent, even though I don't need to have access to leveling up, so
Moogie, you already bought the game. You don't need to pirate it.
God fucking damn it! I was about to say it.
Success. Sorry, newbie. With age comes speed.
Yeah, I thought we were peers.
so the first time I played the game I missed this church for like a lot of hours.
I also did, so don't feel too
What
bad.
is wrong with you, Beef?
I agree with Wafu in this case.
I just went I went in a completely different direction. I don't know what to tell you.
What do you mean? It's the first thing that you see.
No, it's not.
It's
Maybe
the
I should-
first
I followed my Breath of the Wild instincts. I was like, there's a church. This is literally how Breath of the Wild starts. I'm going to the church. It's the right thing to do. And it was.
I walked to the right around the very obvious boss that was there to kick your ass instead of the left.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and buy a torch just in case. Don't need anything else here.
I did get back there like after I got to the next bonfire, so it wasn't too much longer.
Yeah,
A friend
you're gonna
of
need to
mine.
do You're going to need to do a lantern speedrun. Because
Yeah.
fuck playing this game without the lantern.
It is the single best
It's so good.
thing, like item they added to the game from previous.
Yeah,
Previous game.
it's real good.
Um, By the way, who didn't realize that cracked pots are reusable until like really late into the game?
I realized that I just never had a reason to use one. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
the crafting system is kind of weird. I guess the best way to put it is that the crafting system results in very specialized items. So
Yeah.
you're not going to get a lot of general use stuff out of it, which means that I never really felt the need to use it.
Like, they just took off, like, you know, lightning arrows and shit like that and just kind of put it in the crafting menu this time. For the most part.
Yeah, I will say I would like to see a run where somebody only uses crafted items, but I also would not want to play that run.
Well, somebody's probably gonna do that. I mean, sooner or
Yeah.
later.
There are enough pots and like of various types that I think you could probably get through most bosses with them if you knew what you were doing.
So
Oh shit!
for a long time, I thought I always liked getting.
Oh, you got a friend. That's great.
I got a lot of friends.
Oh, that's a lot of crap.
Holy shit.
Okay, well,
The boys.
I activated the grace, so we should spawn there.
The boys. They're back in town.
They were, in fact, the boys.
The boys are back in town.
Okay, here we go.
So for a long time, when I got a new cracked pot or ritual pot, I felt good because I thought I was like getting something that would. It felt like getting something that make my character stronger, but after a while, I realized I never used them, and
Yeah, pretty much.
getting those items stopped making me happy.
Then it settled summon. I bequeath.
I just had a really cursed thought regarding another name you could call cracked pots.
What?
Mm.
I don't want to hear it.
You shouldn't want to hear it.
Oh my god.
Actually, I
like
forgot
it.
how to put things in the pouch.
Why?
So,
I mean, or why?
What is your
Right.
plan for armor, movie?
Just use whatever. I don't think it really matters because I'm getting one hit by everything anyway.
That's fair.
Alright. So it's now time to go to Caleb.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
just a nice journey to Kaled. Should be fine.
I mean, one of the
Usually
problems
walk.
with armor is that you're not going to have very much endurance.
Moogie, it's probably going to be much faster to take the teleport. It's in the lake.
It'll be fastest
true.
to pull out your Upi Katana and warp, like they do in the speed run.
Yeah, it would be faster if you're playing on the old version, so you can just zip.
Well, that's like dependent on frame rate and stuff anyway. It's not like a stable
Yeah.
technique.
It's also patched out of your game, so
Yeah.
it's not like you're playing on 1.02.
I saw, like, the only real category that I'm, like, interested in is all remembrances. Because wrong warping just doesn't, like, wrong warping is fun to see once. And then,
Yeah.
A no,
it's
a,
very degenerate.
yeah, a no wrong warp all remembrance speed run would be a cool thing to watch at a GDQ or something.
That's I think that's probably going to be the actual like good category for the game.
At least for a while.
It'll be the category that gets people most excited to watch, but I'm not sure it'll be the most run.
Yeah,
That's
like
pretty
the
sure.
Yeah,
most run
probably.
for the Souls games is actually wrong warping in Dark Souls 1.
Like the most runs are usually whatever is fastest.
Yeah.
Because it's extremely degenerate.
Yeah.
And wrong warping
Like-
is degenerate, but it's not like that degenerate. It's not like ACE.
It's
good
pretty
old Souls
degenerate.
dogs.
It's just, but it's not like Ocarina of Time.
No, Souls
Like,
dogs.
Ocarina of Time speedruns look like fucking.
Oh, yeah. Well, current Ocarina of Time speedruns are very, very close to ACE.
Yeah.
I would argue that depending on the run you're looking at, it's absolutely ACE.
It looks like, I mean, modern day Ocarina of Time runs look like you're like using the game as like a BIOS interface. Like, it's fucking insane.
I think there's some like technical film keeping it from actually being ACE, but I forget the details at this point.
If you're using in-game mechanics to change variables to spawn different items by hitting a rock, I think that's close enough. Like you're not actually writing new code, which is what ACE originally was, but ACE is used in so many other ways now where it's not that. That I think you could probably call it ACE, and enough people would know what you were talking about.
I mean, I don't disagree, but from a purely technical standpoint, I mean, the current Ocarina of Time runs are extremely degenerate and uninteresting to watch. So.
They're fantastic to learn about and watch once, like Wafu said earlier. With
it's fun to watch a single time, and then never again.
At some points, like there's a line where speedruns are very cool when you're watching gameplay of speedruns and not like somebody trying to like match timing to a specific variable.
Yeah, so this is kind of the growth I went through too, because I used to think that the super heavy glitch runs like Ocarina of Time were the interesting runs, and now I've completely flipped 180 on that.
Well, super heavy glitches are interesting. They're basically the same in every game. Like, there might be little details that change, but the glitch types that people use in very glitchy runs, when you've seen them a couple of times, you've seen them all.
Yeah. Mugi, you need to find, like, the soap item.
Oh, yeah,
very dirty.
I'm trying to find the last dude to kill to get this discharge.
Love the soap item. I've crafted like 20
Wait,
of it.
Is it actually based off of the number of people you kill? I thought you just got them when you killed the people with glowing eyes.
I mean,
there's groups, and when you kill everyone in the group, then you get it Estus back.
Glowing eyes just means extra souls or extra rooms.
That was.
Oh no, it's Souls Dogs. Oh no, it's 2 Souls Dogs. It's
you're
over.
dead.
It's all over.
And it's never getting any better.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, Souls Dogs are the worst enemy in the game, so especially in this game. Mm-hmm. Actually, what is the actual worst like regularly spawning enemy? It may actually be Souls Dogs.
So you're gonna have to define regularly spawning enemy. Do you mean anything that respawns?
Anything that respawns and is available in groups, I will say.
There are technically groups of revenants at the bottom of the Halig tree.
Oh, Christ.
Wow.
Those guys are really bad. Oh, yeah.
I would
Maybe this is good practice.
Yeah, the weapon you start with is not great.
This may be a good reason for you to just go get the Ichigata.
I mean, I can't equip it at the moment.
You can equip it.
Son of a bitch, you're right.
No, I'm pretty sure I can't use it at all because it requires 15 dex or something.
So when you equip a weapon that you don't meet the requirements for, it lets you use the weapon, but it fucks up the damage.
You don't get any bonus from stats.
But that might still be better than this Uchi Katana. I mean, than this club.
No, it wouldn't be. Absolutely not.
No, I don't.
Like, if it were a strength weapon, I could two-hand it, but it's not.
I wonder if you can buy an axe from one of the early vendors. I need to look that stuff up. But it also won't be a problem once you get through these rats.
Yeah, I'm
like,
also
I don't
like...
actually need to fight anything else.
Like, I'm actually kind of considering doing this run for myself. So, probably something like this.
What did you base your character off of, design-wise?
What, this?
Yeah.
It's literally the default.
Oh, that's terrible.
Hair set to white.
Okay, so you did at least change the hair. All right.
I mean, the white hair looks terrible in this game anyway, but
it's true.
I had to do it.
Kind of sad I didn't find this chest until the point in the game where I could actually reasonably survive the area it sent me to.
Yeah, you need to clear the boss in this area before you're allowed to move anymore.
I didn't find like any of the teleport chests for so long.
Alright.
Very sad.
Moogie, I'm going to start calling your character Altina. So I don't
I
have
think your
anything
hair
better
is
to
a
call
little
them.
short for that.
Haircut Altina.
I'm shocked I made it through there without aggroing the fuck
Well,
guys.
You probably
But-
aggroed them. They just took a little while and you got away.
The miners don't really care about you. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Unless you steal their fucking ore, then they
Oh,
really
yeah.
don't like you.
Does that seriously aggro them?
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
actually.
if-
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's really
If they're-
cool.
If there's
I
like
always killed them first.
if there's like a yellow like lootable patch that they're mining, and if you take it from them, they'll aggro you.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I like that.
Cracked crystals.
Okay, so now you're in Kalig. Congrats.
You're in Caelid.
Yeah, running out of the mine, like if you get to it early in the game without visiting Caleb and seeing this would be really cool.
Yeah, that is what I did.
My favorite one is like people getting warped to the capital early.
Oh, that's always that's a really good chest. And
Okay,
Yeah,
I do
you're-
not have the damage to kill that guy. Let's ignore
Your stream thing still says Sekiro. That's pretty fun.
What does it? Hold on, I need to.
And
Yeah.
Sekiro, shadows die twice.
Okay, try it again, please.
so Wafu, I took that chest at the capital pretty early, and I got the talisman there, which gives you slow HP regen, and I used it for like 75% of the
Okay,
game.
it's showing the right name. Oh, I didn't change the game. That's what you meant. I changed the title.
Yeah.
Let me. I don't actually know if you can change that in OBS, can you?
I think you have to change it in Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the OBS spin-offs lets you do it. Ninja, I think, but I don't use that shit.
So apparently that teleport chest, the one that takes you to the capital, is the only way to get to the tower
Okay.
for Millennia's Rune at
Okay.
the end game.
It's
I've updated-
fixed now.
Yeah. Okay.
You're good.
All right. I'm glad nothing attacked me while I was sitting there. Yeah, I forget how to get the fuck out of here. It's not that
Newbie,
way now.
the Serpent Hunter sword is not a ranged weapon.
I actually don't really know where you are. Because it's been so long since I've been to this part of the world map.
Do you remember where the lake is?
This is okay. This is the swamp. This is the
Yeah.
Wad
Yeah.
Swamp. So I basically, I have a general idea of where you are.
Thank you, Castel, for bringing that to our attention. Moogie would have lost viewer. Wait, what's the meme?
Low subscriber.
You will
Yeah,
lose
thank you.
subscriber.
That's the one. Yeah, he posted cringe.
Yeah.
So what is your next goal, Moogie?
To get Radagon's Source Seal, which requires
Okay.
getting out of the swamp. I don't
Yeah.
remember how to do that at the moment.
You also got some
You
baller
You can
armor.
teleport now, I believe.
He
No,
can, but he needs to get a grace he can actually use. Like
Yeah.
teleporting now would defeat the point of everything he's done for the last 20 minutes.
I mean, I got a grace here, so it's fine. I get Scarlet Running, it's fine. Come on.
Is it fire?
You're gonna get ruined by flowers. Oh dear.
It's not going to be fine.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because we got the grace. Oh, there's actually a stake here. So, sure.
Right, you never need to retrieve your runes. Well, I guess
I
you.
mean,
it's still
I
you
do
buy
need
them.
them for some stuff, but I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
I have like 2 of them at the moment, so. Whatever.
Any weapon upgrading you do is going to be easily doable just by picking up golden runes.
Well, so the one problem with the Uchikatana is that it requires regular smithing stones to upgrade.
That's not really an
Yeah.
issue now that they've been nerfed in the patch. They cost 1/4 of what they used to from the vendors.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. I guess she's gonna send me to the
Forgive
round
me
table.
to determine if
Yeah.
you had. It seems torrent, whereas I know
That's fine.
is but one.
Had to do this eventually anyway.
Yeah.
I like how I didn't realize this until much later than I should have, but Melina and Ronnie have their eyes fucked up on different eyes, but they have the same tattoo.
Oh, that's cool.
It's in fact 3 fingers on the tattoo.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and talk to all the bullshit here, so I enjoy that, I guess. I'm gonna just mash through it. I don't care. So, did you guys know you can actually rest at this bonfire? Because I didn't for a very long time.
I knew,
Yeah,
but
right.
only because someone told me.
Oh, I knew
Uh,
because it looks like a giant fucking grace.
I knew because you run by it constantly, and you constantly get the trigger
Yeah,
to do something.
I
about
just
it.
saw the prompt.
Man, this place is full of people who I forgot about because they left this place or died long ago.
Well, the first guy that you see, his quest was like completely unfinished, and it's finished now. But yeah,
It's time
It-
to get a hug.
It may actually not be finished.
isn't it?
We have an ending for it, but it may not be the intended ending. There is a thing going around about that.
Very warm.
With his ending in like Jarland, there may have been another one if you like don't kill the brother.
So apparently the Jar City is actually like friendly, which I find surprising because when I
It
went
is.
there, everyone attacked me, and I thought
It
they were
is.
just regular enemies, and I killed everything because
yeah,
they were
Jar-
all attacking me.
Jar City is the only place in the game that won't attack you. Like nothing will attack you if you don't attack anything else.
And I don't know what happened for me, but everything died. I was channeling my inner Moogie, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
probably
I have
like
actual equipment now, so.
grass.
Are you planning to use the blessing soonish
Why?
or something? Oh, because it gives you -1 vigor.
Oh,
if you
I
have it
know.
in your inventory?
I know.
Okay.
I was just getting it because I wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and use it,
It
I guess.
like I realize it's kind of a meme, but like that is actually a very useful item depending on who you're fighting. So may as well
Yeah.
hang on to it.
I
Yeah.
misused it. I mean, we can get
I-
more if I
true.
really need them.
Doesn't it just increase your points?
How did Brian not find the blacksmith? I mean,
Ow.
He's a giant blacksmith that's hitting a fucking. Oh my god, Ryan. Ryan,
Well,
please.
Brian just didn't go into this wing.
Oh, all right, that's fair. Wait, oh my god. I'm not here to critique Brian. He can do whatever he wants. There are other blacksmiths in the game.
oh yeah, this guy, he's really
Oh,
silent until he
the-
attacks you randomly.
So the Twin Maiden's husk here has other weapons for sale, but
Right.
you don't have any money.
I mean, I have. I could sell stuff at the blacksmith. Let's see. Actually, what?
They have a regular axe, right?
Longsword, rapier. Let's see. Is there anything I can actually equip? I guess there's the longsword that I can equip at the moment.
I don't like bullying EG because he's a very nice guy until he decides he's no longer needed in this world and lights himself on fire.
He never did that for me. I'm glad for that.
Whatever you did, I want to know because it was very sad.
He won't do it if you never go back to the tower and trigger the blade fight.
Wait,
So,
He's
go back
actually-
to the tower.
like, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
go back
Ronnie's
to Ronnie's Rise, then Blade is at the entrance and he goes insane and tries to fight you.
I went back to her tower to talk to her at the end of her quest line, but I never encountered Blyde.
Also, his name is
Maybe-
Blazer.
Oh, Blade.
No, his
Oh, yeah,
name
his
is
name is
his,
Blade.
his name is Adam Blade.
Good. Adam Blazer. I like it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is true. There's like, I guess it's implied that it wasn't like that EG didn't kill himself. There's like knife assassin corpses everywhere surrounding him when you go to there. So, good chance he was
Oh, yeah.
I
assassinated.
think I've done everything I need to here for them.
That's actually I never really considered that, but that's kind of fucked considering who actually controls the black knives in this game.
Like I've read about this thing with EG, but he's still chilling out there for me. Uh,
Nice.
Apparently he's supposed to tell you something about Blyde, but I read that Blyde is imprisoned like in an ever jail somewhere.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So effectively, EG has like an underground Everjail
Uh
that
huh.
he stuffed Blazer into.
Yeah,
Uh,
EG never said anything about that to me.
okay.
I don't know
Uh,
why.
I don't know the actual.
I don't know what the trigger is either,
Why
honestly.
is there
I,
another grace so close to that one?
the
Elden Ring.
sometimes the grace placements in this game are very confusing.
Yeah, I don't get that.
This one's here so that you can see the tribute whenever you want, I guess.
Alright, so first we're gonna get the map. You know, just, that's nice to have.
It's nice to have.
If I had to guess why it's right there, it's because if you come from Caelid in the main path, you'd see that one, but not the one further down.
I guess that's true.
And yeah, the one further down is for people who
And look
who
at
get out
that.
of the swamp.
You can see I want to be the Elden Lord in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Castel, this game is monumentally forgiving compared to certain things in the original Dark Souls. Or, excuse me. Yeah, Dark
Human
Souls.
souls. Wait.
Though there
Right.
are a few rather long saves.
Mm-hmm.
They're not very common.
What are the names of those T-Rex dogs, by the way?
T-Rex dog.
T-Rex dogs.
Yeah,
I think
like-
they're literally like
yeah,
in the code called T-Rex dogs.
Zilly data mined it, and she found that they were just called T-Rex dogs.
Holy shit! I just guessed the name. What a god. Or something.
I mean, the games have been progressively getting less run-backy as time has gone on anyway.
Yeah, like there are certain ways you can design a game to make a run back feel rewarding is not the right word, but like you deserve the run back if you die.
Honestly,
Right.
the only game I think they got runbacks right in was Demon's Souls, because the levels
Yeah,
are
it's
actually
good.
built around it. In every other game, the placement of the bonfires just feels really arbitrary to me. I'm sorry, FromSoft. It's the truth.
There's definitely
Yeah.
a lot of issues in this game
Yeah.
where it could have put a stake or a bonfire in a more sensible location. Like, there's not much of a run back, but you still have to, like, run across a room and then up some stairs.
Yeah, there is a couple of things like that, which is just like, if you have the grace system, or like, you know, the stake rather, why the fuck are you even doing this at this point? Why is this
Yeah.
happening at this point?
I feel like there might have been like some miscommunication about how to use the stakes. Depending
Yeah,
on, like,
I believe.
different designers and stuff. That's my
I
theory,
believe
at
it.
least.
They were,
I
they
Or
were
they could have been
exploring.
like, there could have been
Yeah.
like a late addition to the game that they didn't go through polishing every map to make sure they were placed
Oh.
correctly.
Oh look, it's Gradle.
Yeah,
One of my theories is that the stakes have some technical issues. Like, since whether or not you can revive at a stake seems to be based purely upon 3D proximity. Stakes placed in some areas could be used to, like, warp past content, in a sense.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Alright.
Like, in the crypts, the stakes and the boss doors are always at the start, so that's not an issue in them. But in a lot of other dungeons, that's not the case.
It's time to run past enemies. Are you guys excited?
I'm excited to see you
I would
die to
recommend
Harpies.
I would recommend sneaking past them before you actually go in.
God, this place is so fucking cursed.
I actually never finished this place. Holy shit! I got the medallion and I ran.
This place is so unbelievably cursed.
There's not much more here than the medallion. There's the
Alright, I
talisman
need
he's
to
getting.
check the
That's
wiki
about
for
it.
the path real quick. Let's see.
No, I can tell you exactly where it is. Go down the other ladder, and then go around the corner and jump over the ledge.
Might as well get this while we're here. So we go down this way, right? see. Make a right down the scaffolding. Jump down the second one. Just second hole. Okay.
Yeah, there's a you'll see the hole where you won't die if you jump down it.
Yeah.
And then go down there
Or
and
you
then
won't die.
yeah, there's a large rat.
Yeah. Here we go.
Just FYI.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I think I'm slightly behind in the stream. Hang on.
Yeah.
Then you have to like jump around the corner here.
Oh yeah.
Correct. Oh dear.
No, not that. No, here.
There's a hole with a ladder in it. You can climb down normally.
So I think you had the right hole and you were moving in the right direction, but you need to turn right before falling off the ledge, and you'll be able to jump across a gap to another platform.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Look at how rakish the character is right now.
Oh shit.
Holy crap! They can spawn down here.
Why not?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where are you?
So
Right. This way.
There you go.
Oh no.
Nice. Okay. You're good.
It's a big rat.
Okay, we're good. I should probably just let it kill me. Okay, that solves that problem.
You were one shot by a small rat. That's great.
oh, he's
Yep.
he's in East Caelid.
It's a Kaled rat.
Yeah.
No, and again, I'm just going to point out that East Caelid is approximately the midpoint of the game, so we're going to see this a lot.
All right. I have exactly one talisman slot, so.
Consider East Caelid to be like
Wow, I'm gonna
late
have-
mid game.
Negative damage reduction. What the fuck does that even do?
It
You're
doesn't
you're
matter.
gonna die.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't
I'm,
matter.
I'm gonna die to everything anyway, but it's.
Oh yeah, you need to get that one physics flask bubble that gives you an extra hit.
Oh yeah, I think that's. Where is that?
It's in Limgrave, I think. Let me. I remember with the name of it for some reason.
I think you need to get the flask in the Third Marika Church, but I'm not
It's
Yeah,
the
sure.
Opaline one.
It's the Opaline hard tier in English. It's
It's the one.
oh, you need to beat the
southern
Erdtree
one.
avatar in Caelid for that.
Oh okay.
Oh no. Oh no,
Which-
no.
Let's see.
You're gonna want a real weapon for that.
Yeah,
No, it's not. It's not Caelid. It's the one south of Limgrave, the Weeping Peninsula.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So let me. I'm gonna go to the third church of Marika first. Well, actually, I might as well get the. Yeah, I might as well get the Uchigatana one here. Let's see, it's.
Yep.
It's
Oh, I
around
was looking
here.
at the wrong one. I was looking at the hard tier, not the bubble tier.
Yeah, the bubble tier is just in the Southern Peninsula, right?
Yeah, the bubble tier is the one on the peninsula. It's the good one.
Okay, I guess we might as well get that after the Uchigatana. It's kind of fun working out a route early in the game like this.
It'll be helpful for when you do the speed run for this category.
Don't think that's happening, unfortunately.
I'm currently sitting at the end of the game in my New Game Plus run.
Oh yeah.
What?
I was going around setting up every single like optional ending, so I can do them all.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just too lazy to make a backup save. So
I set up for every ending in my regular run, but I didn't know it locked you into one once you saw one ending, so I didn't make a backup save.
oh crap, yeah.
You know, he downloaded a save, so he's.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
thankfully I did the Ronnie ending for my first ending,
Okay.
so I'm fine
But
with that.
realistically speaking, that's the only ending that matters.
I think the fee ending is cool too.
The
I like the poop ending.
I assume that Mugi's Kokoro likes the dung eater ending.
I mean, he's not a cute girl. Care about him.
Yeah.
He's cute to somebody.
Is
Like
he?
Wafu.
Well, not like Wafu.
But you literally said like 30 seconds ago that you liked the poop ending.
Yeah. I was being ironic.
Really?
I don't believe you.
I mean, I got the Frenzied Flame ending.
Wafu was like, yeah, I eat dung, but only ironically.
The frenzied flame ending is the only other one that's actually has a different cutscene. So that's cool.
Yeah, it takes me back. Any interest? All I know. Now's the
He is so loathsome. He is the loathsome dung eater. Not the happy
So I
dung eater,
believe
but
the buckler has its own parry, and I don't need to buy a parry here.
No, just get the buckler. You're fine.
not floating.
Also, the only person who thinks he's the loathsome dung eater is whoever the narrator was. I was
He's constantly referred to as loathsome.
I was far more frightened of the dung eater after I befriended crab guy or prawn guy.
Oh, Blackguard.
Yeah, that was a sub quest I did not know you could do until my second playthrough, and it turns out that he's actually the best character in the game.
Oh shit.
I ended up naturally doing all of his quest line in my playthrough. I knew he died because I saw a VTuber fighting Dung
I
Eater
see.
in its area, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I know what's gonna happen here.
I may or may not have spent $200,000 on a crab.
I'm actually not
What?
sure where the entrance to the dungeon is.
So yeah, the items he sells, they sound really good because boost damage negation, greatly boost damage negation, but the trick is that damage negation doesn't do anything.
It does
this
basically
game.
nothing, but it is crab.
So I think you need to get to the lower level there, and then it's on the wall, like it's
Lower
on the
level?
cliff face.
Okay.
Somewhere on this cliff.
how loathsome is your dung eater?
Yeah, here we go.
Well, I don't have a dung eater, but maybe they do things differently in Canada.
Alright. Now, I believe it's on a corpse in here. You'll need to turn the lever
Yeah.
down to unlock one of the... You can find the... Okay. It's...
It's on a pretty easy to miss side path, which I know because I missed that side path and had to come back for it later.
Okay, then I guess we'll find out.
It's behind an imp wall, right? Like a stone key thing.
No, it's not according to the wiki. The wiki says it's just
No,
behind
no,
it.
Okay.
yeah, no stone keys involved. It's just a somewhat difficult to see side path that you can go down.
Yeah, I remember there was one very cool item that I missed in my first playthrough that was behind a stone key, and I was just like,
Oh yeah,
I'll just do this later, and I never did.
it's in the shadows in this under floor area here.
These skeletons are so sad compared to Dark Souls 1 skeletons.
Castle, you're right. Dung Eater without the mask is hot.
You can see him without the mask, without his stupid, disgusting
No,
helmet.
you have to data mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I pulled up a video.
Zoe has one of all the NPCs without helmets and stuff on.
His helmet is truly disgusting. Like
His-
if you
his
get it and
entire
put it on
armor set
yourself,
is-
you can get like close-ups of it.
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
fairly horrific.
Okay, so Mugi, you've already missed the side path, which demonstrates how easy it is to miss.
Where is it?
It's in the so underneath the overhang there,
Yeah.
to the left.
Oh. Okay, I never would have found that.
Yeah, I totally missed this when I played through this dungeon naturally.
I actually went through this path first because I went to kill that bow fucker.
The really thin corridor that you go down to get to this room is really rare. It's only used a couple of times in the game, as far as I can tell.
Oh no.
Oh.
Jack Skellington.
Walls. Okay.
Okay. Alright, there's no
You pass
reason to
ahead.
spend more time here.
We've done it. An Uchi Katana.
Oh, that's
Alright.
how it's written. Okay.
Congrats on your starter weapon.
Starter, quote unquote, weapon.
Starter and
I
ending.
I don't like. This has to be the first time that a starter weapon is actually like a top 5 like legitimate weapon in the game, right?
I mean, it's not. I don't know. It's like, it would be top 5 if the other 5 katanas weren't above it.
Well, the
not
fact that
Totally
it's
convinced they are.
I'm absolutely convinced they are.
there are 3 katanas I would put above this one, but and they all require somber stones.
Yeah, they're all somber. They are
so-
all somber.
Like
Yeah, actually, you might be right.
So
Well,
the thing is that
okay.
if you put a frost enchant on an Uchi Katana, it deals
Yeah.
super high damage and deals both bleed and frostbite.
and this
and
is
you
the
can also have
yeah.
Frost Stomp, which isn't as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty good.
And this is the only one of those katanas that you don't require a specific build for. Like hands, you need high dex. Moonveil, you need high int.
Yeah, but you're gonna use high dex with an Uchi no matter what.
Maybe, but you could run a relatively minimal dex and
Oh,
still
shit.
get very good like use
Why
out
did
of
they not kill me?
Moonveil or
What?
or Rivers of Blood.
Didn't fall enough, I guess.
I was
mean-
absolutely convinced that would kill me.
I mean, I guess it goes like Rivers, Warblade, Moonveil, Hand, and then Uchi.
I mean, the point is that all katana are really good, so...
Well,
That's a fact.
I mean, Rivers of Blood is pretty stupid now.
Yeah, Rivers is real.
Moonveil also has a really powerful weapon art.
I still think Hand is the best simply because the weapon art is so unbelievably dumb.
Hand is really good for like casual
it's good.
play because of its range.
I mean, it's good, but like, I don't think its weapon art's better than Unsheath or anything.
If you're in the mood for spamming weapon art, then Sicko mode isn't actually that great.
I think it's fun.
It's fun, but it's not good. Like, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like broken in the way that other weapon arts are.
like, it's nothing compared to the Rivers.
It's
weapon art, which is
cheaper
utterly
than
disgusting.
Unsheath.
Yeah, it's nothing compared to Rivers or Moonveil's weapon arts.
It does more damage than all of them and is cheaper.
I don't think Moonveil has been touched since Castle. I actually am fairly sure.
No, it actually was nerfed, they just didn't mention it in notes.
Oh, they just not put it in the notes?
They only nerfed the poise damage it does.
Oh, well, fucking whoopee.
Well, I mean,
It was-
that's what makes Moonveil's weapon art powerful. is that
it was
poise damage.
breaking max poise on somebody with the best armor you could wear in the game.
Well, yeah,
So,
but I think that is more of a PvP nerf for the most part.
it was a PvP. Yeah.
Well, you can. I mean, everything at the end of the day is a PvP nerf, really.
Yeah,
Except for maybe like Core Frost Stomp.
yeah. Horfrost was probably.
They
PvP
also
better.
did nerf, like, some Ash summons, which you can't use in PvP, but...
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they-
I guess they nerfed Mimic here.
Yeah,
Right,
I
so-
mean, like, it's understandable why they did. I mean, they don't want people just absolutely skipping bosses, even if they do design a lot of stuff to make them easy to
Yep.
cheese.
Chill. You can still stagger most bosses in the game with one Hand of Millennia trigger, and it's a 3-hit combo. So
Yeah, I
You
mean,
don't
you have
even
to
need all
beat
three.
Melania to get that, so I don't think they care if it's broken.
yeah, I guess that's really where it comes down. It's like that and
New,
the dragon the Dragon King Crag. What the fuck is the weapon name?
Dragon Scale?
Hang on, the heavy thrusting sword.
Oh, the Dragon Cragblade. Yeah. I know
Yeah,
what
that's
you
the
mean.
one. Like that is the other like best weapon in the game, I think.
okay, new run category. get the Hand of Millennia while killing as few bosses as possible, so that you can then use its weapon art to kill every other boss in the game.
Is this the church? Let's look at the map again.
The church you want is
Like north.
the northeast. It's near
Right.
Caelid.
Yeah, Dragon
Right,
King's
it's-
Cragblade was the name.
I also like think one of the best. Well, actually, the best weapon was Sword of Night and Flame. That thing.
Oh,
was
I mean,
actually-
Wait,
pre
that
nerf,
thing's
the
good?
weapon art for that was stupid.
yeah.
I used
Sword
it
of Night
once, and
Flame.
I laughed at how broken it was, but they nerfed it
thing-
pretty heavily.
That thing was super dumb. Also,
Dang, it's
Blasphemous
gonna be
Blade
really
is
weird.
also Blasphemous Blade is really really dumb too.
When I was playing through my New Game Plus and I was using a Faith build, even though I didn't have much strength in the build, Blasphemous Blade was incredibly good.
It's
It
really
is
good. Also,
like if we were sort of separating things into like non-boss PvE where you're just like progressing through areas, I think Blasphemous Blade is the best weapon in the game.
I guess a weapon that I like, as far as like really big weapons go, like my favorite was Godslayer's Greatsword. Like it's actually kind of fun to use. Has a sweet weapon art and looks cool for
The-
ultra weapon.
Yeah, my issue with that sword is that it was sort of outmoded entirely by the Golden Order Greatsword, which was longer, has a better weapon art, and is cooler.
Golden Order Greatsword.
And I
Yeah.
don't know how you guys managed to try out so many weapons.
I respect every time.
I played through the game twice, and I respect a lot.
I wanted to try out weapons, but it seemed to be more and more infeasible as my enchantment for weapons became higher.
Oh yeah,
Because I didn't know how I'd be able to compare anything. And I started to realize after a while that weapons weren't generally designed to be strict upgrades over each other, which gave me even less incentive to try out new things once I found weapons I was pretty happy with.
I became much easier to convince to like try out something new when I realized I could just buy all of the stones.
Yeah, I changed my weapon like 6 times or something over the course of the game. 3 of those trying to beat Millennia.
It's
I-
everyone's waifu, by the way.
Oh, hello, farm.
Also, Golden Order Greatsword's a great sword. It's not an ultra weapon, for the record.
So
Oh, yeah,
I started with the hero class because why not? I had no idea.
Holy
what I was
shit,
doing.
she's so hot! Look at her. Oh my god.
How long will it be for the time?
4 arms. Whoa!
So I
I-
started with an axe, and then I went to a long sword, which I like the move set of better. And then I went to a great sword, because that's what you do in Souls games. I've learned this from watching them.
True.
Alright.
And then I got the curved great sword, and I was like, holy shit, this thing is the best. And then eventually I moved to katanas.
As we all do.
yeah.
I
As-
stuck with great swords for. Oh, I stuck with ultra great swords rather for as long as I could, but in the end,
Oh,
I still
katanas
I-
are not.
I
Yeah.
still pulled out the Magma Worm's curved great sword until the end of the game from time to time because you can stun lock
Yeah, I
knight
did
type
do that.
enemies with it.
oh.
Yeah, it's very useful for that.
Special mention, by the way, goes to Radahn's fucking ultra bow. That thing is fucking nuts.
Oh,
It's-
the Lion Great Bow. The weapon
Yeah.
art on that is
the
extremely
weapon art
good.
on that is fucking messed up.
Oh,
That
what does
thing
it do?
is so good. It's his big fucking like arrow shower thing.
Ah,
that
it
he does.
it is pretty good.
It hits large bosses like a dozen times. It's stupid.
Now I kind of want to do a run where the first thing you do is kill Radahn, and then you play through the rest of the game
Dude,
as Radahn, like wearing all his armor.
These days,
wielding
like
his swords.
post nerf, I think that's absolutely doable.
Yeah, like you just like you go there, you have to dupe his remembrance, and then you get his swords and his bow, wear all his armor, and then you're just Radahn the rest of the game.
You also have to use gravity magic all the time, and unfortunately, Torrent is too plump and well fed. That's the problem.
Yeah. You have to go find Radahn's horse and then bring him with you.
Oh, Radahn's horse would probably be perfectly sized for you. You're not like 50 feet tall like Radahn is.
I think Elden Ring needs horse armor DLC.
like,
Don't,
like find
Moogie, god damn it. Don't give them fucking ideas.
I mean,
We're,
they're not
we're
gonna
back
do
where
it.
we were.
I mean, torrent damage reduction might be more useful than character damage reduction
They
because it
they
would
will
make
they
torrent
will
die less.
absolutely sell skins for Torrent.
Dude, you
I'm
get to use
100% convinced.
I really don't think From would do something like that. The game is published by Bamco, but it's From. They've never done anything like that in any previous game.
I like how many people would buy a skin where
Ow.
Torrent turns into what is it? Robot unicorn attack?
I don't know. Fucking
Always I wanna be with you.
All right, so where is the drop here? Is it just from one of the?
It's from one of the Erdtree avatars. You need to go. If I recall correctly, you need to go down the path and then climb up the cliff to the left and then jump over to the right.
There's only one here, and it's the one near the big tree.
But you want to go down the path and get the map piece first.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't think there's anything over here.
Well,
yeah.
we'll find out.
Actually, a lot of my experience with messing with different weapons was when I was like so defeated by Millennia, and I was just trying anything that felt like it would work because the Dark Moon Greatsword was like doing such pitiful ass damage.
Oh,
I
I went through that phase with Millennia, and I ended up back where I started with dual katanas.
Yeah, that's literally what happened with me. I ended up back with the Dark Moon Greatsword. It just didn't matter.
I had been killing everything in the game with a Ruins Greatsword, which is the weapon you get from beating the dual boss after you beat Radon in his castle. That thing is extremely good, by the way. It's probably the best, like, pure strength weapon.
Yeah, that was the last legendary weapon I got when
Yeah,
I
it's-
was doing achievement cleanup after beating the game.
Right. It has an extremely busto weapon art.
So I never saw Radon's castle with actual enemies in it, aside
Yeah,
from
neither
the two
did I.
lion guys in the courtyard.
neither did-
So when I
neither
went
did
back there in Endgame and it was full of enemies, I was like, oh, this is what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah. I also didn't know that you. I was talking with Chill the whole time, and like me and Chill were like on voice the whole time we were playing Elden Ring, and like we were both doing doing the Ronnie quest together, and I think, and then like Chill got to the fort, and he was just like, "Dude, there's no enemies here." What do you mean? There's no enemies here. I was like, okay, so why does that matter? I was here before, and there were a shit ton of enemies, and now there's none. It's like, what? And then I get there, and there's nothing.
I actually got to the front of the castle while there were enemies before I did any of it, and yeah.
Anything I want from this guy? Actually, yeah, he sells some stones.
So by the way, a fun story is that one of these merchants, I don't remember which one of these merchants is the real Solivus.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Solivus is a puppet, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Solivus that you interact with at Ronnie's Rise is a puppet.
He's controlled by that guy in the attic of the church of the manor, right?
Oh, the guy who sells other puppets.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nice,
Oh,
I guess.
that guy.
I felt really cool
that's some
finding
deep
that
fucking
guy.
lore.
Because that guy's really hidden and he's a merchant, but he didn't sell anything useful, so I was sad.
Yeah. He's also like Solivus is kind of just like if you dig into like what he's doing with people, it's really not okay. It's some dark shit. It's like even for FromSoft, it's pretty fucked up.
He's the reason we're maidenless, most likely.
Talk to the
Imagine
hype
ever
man.
actually using the potion that he gives you.
Chill did.
Oh,
I never
dude.
once
Oh, jeez.
I never once got into a situation where the game gave me an option to
Oh,
use it.
hello, Night Cavalry.
Like, I picked up his potion as soon as I got to that area, and I never met an NPC who I could give it to. Like, he tells you to give it to Nephili, and I wasn't really planning on actually doing it, but it didn't matter because I never saw Nephili again.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. You didn't use it. Your friend used it. It was Gideon. You just gave it to Gideon.
No, Gideon never brought it up.
Oh, you need to go to a certain place in Liurnia Lakes to trigger
Yeah.
Nephilim to move into the hold is what needs to happen. Yeah.
Well, I saw Nephilim in the hold once, but then I never saw her again, and no one ever
Yeah.
mentioned her again.
Yeah,
She just vanished from the game world.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she shows up like, you know that like place that you go to that you're probably really wondering how to get there, like the top cliff face of Liurnia. That you go there at the end of Ronnie's quest line.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's that part of the map, but underneath it.
Yeah,
It's
she
like
shows
this
up.
big
She's supposed to show up on the path into the village where you find the medallion piece there from the guy in the pot.
Yeah.
But she just wasn't there for me when I went to that village. And then I looked for her near end game because I read about what her quest is supposed to be, and her
that'd have
axe
been
was
too
there,
late.
so I assume she died off screen at some point,
Yeah.
like every NPC does.
She's pretty hidden underneath a bridge. It's possible that you need to talk to her before beating the boss, maybe, or she just auto dies after you progress the game.
But she just wasn't there. Like I'm pretty sure I know where she was, and she definitely wasn't there for me.
I accidentally hit her and aggroed her. And then I had to get forgiven.
You accidentally hit her 3 times.
No, if you hit her for too hard, then she'll also aggro you.
Oh, that's changed from previous games.
Actually, it might have been, but I was like kind of going down the pathway, and I was doing like the holding heavy attack on your horse that just kind of drags your weapon down the ramp. And I think I smacked the shit out of her. And then she was like, "Oh, you're just a villain then." And I was like, "Wait, what? I didn't know you were there." And then I had to go get forgiven to talk to her again.
You make fun of me for killing NPCs.
Okay, look, I didn't see her there.
Yeah,
The only
Boogie
NPCs
can't
I
see good
killed-
guy art.
The only NPCs I killed were the entire population of the peaceful Jar Village.
Oh, Charper.
Wow. It's
Because
worse than anything I've ever
they
done.
started attacking me. I was defending myself.
Yeah, that's
Shut
what I
up.
said in Dark Souls 2, and people gave me shit.
Literally nobody was attacking you.
I thought he was being attacked.
You felt his. You felt it. You felt the vibes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Boogie's like, I believe in the castle doctrine.
You were being attacked mentally.
Come on.
What's the date today? Guess.
Guess I'll just play him on.
Finally, my last thing for work for today.
Have you been
Shut
working
up.
this whole time?
Yeah.
Have you been productive this whole time? That's impressive.
Technically.
Oh.
So I don't want to get into details on a public stream, but I've been working on a work assignment that's allowed me to multitask for the last month. So I've been able to do that for this stream. It kind of depends on the details of what I'm working on, but what I have on my plate right now at this moment is stuff I can multitask during.
Alright.
God, this attack is annoying.
This boss was the most impossible thing for Baby Kefit.
Done.
Then he just becomes like a trivial recurring enemy.
It took me so long to even realize that you could just casually run from the projectiles. Like
That was the big thing I had to learn was
I mean, it's literally
how to
just
run in
streaming.
combat.
yeah, you literally just run around it. I just like tried to fucking dodge roll through
Like,
it. Like
this guy taught me how to use the run button, which is not as simple of a task as it sounds.
It's a fascinating animation.
Oh, stagger.
oh, that looked interesting.
That looks sus.
Shut up.
I think technically you can sneak a fully charged R2 before your critical hit there, but I'm not actually sure.
That's so not good. Yeah, okay. Kill me.
No. Oh
Oh no.
no. Unlucky. Oh, there's a stake here. That's fine.
There it is, yeah. I spent a long time grinding this guy. I would not have done that without a stake.
It was greedy.
I actually wonder if the club might be better.
I doubt it.
Really doubt that.
Because, like, he doesn't bleed, right? And I think if you're
Oh,
hard...
the katana is good even without factor in bleed. It just has a really good moveset.
Yeah, that's true.
It's agile, has good range, and you can switch direction that you're swinging with every swing really fluidly.
Yeah, now, if that attack hits you, you basically die.
I was thinking that blunt damage might do more, and also it might do more poise damage, but I don't actually know the stats.
It doesn't really matter. It's this guy.
Like, the reason I used the katana wasn't because of bleed. It was because its moveset is just good. Especially with two of them.
Katana's would be good without bleed. You just had bleed for some reason.
Yeah, they're just better when you put bleed and frost on them.
No, the Uchi having bleed is a choice. It's actually kind of just crazy how accessible bleed is in this game in comparison to all the others.
Yeah. I always forget it does that. Okay, you can just mash O.
Yeah. Mashing rolling usually works. It's not quite as consistent as running, but it works well enough.
I was mistaken input.
Right.
I don't know why I did that. Okay. I should stop getting greedy. Just do one jumping R2 every time.
This is going surprisingly well.
Yeah.
It's not
This
a hard
guy,
action.
this guy gave me a false impression of how easy it would be to poise break bosses in this game. Like, it's easy if you know what you're doing and going for poise breaks. But this guy, his poise just breaks if you fight him normally.
Shout out to the jars everywhere here. They're home to the ones that have killed.
I mean, they died before their living friends died.
Well, that was 3 poise breaks.
One would say a jumping attack is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Some
probably
do
should
better.
have used jumping R2s with my katana more. I definitely should have used charged R2s. I did not understand for 99% of my playthrough that charge R2s do like 1 billion poise damage.
Yeah.
So I almost never used them.
That's the reason why they're good, not because of
Yeah.
extra HP damage or anything.
Yeah, I used them for the very last parts of the game post Millennia, and I realized just how good they are.
Come on. Please fucking die. Thank you. This guy doesn't even give you anything.
The thing about the real busted thing for like fighting regular enemies is that you can poise break them, you can sneak up on them, do a charged R2, poise break them, do a critical attack on them, and then do another charged R2 as they're getting up.
Yeah. I mean, that's the good thing. Alright, I think there's everything here. I don't really need to do anything else here, so...
If you... No, you don't need to get more flask charges because
No.
you're gonna be one shot except for your freebie hit.
Yeah.
Well, Margit doesn't. I guess you're not necessarily doing Margit, but
I mean, if you can't beat Market under these circumstances, you're gonna have a lot of trouble with later game bosses. So.
Yeah, so...
yeah. No, what I meant was that he could probably take quite a few hits from Margit. Margit actually doesn't do that much.
Oh yeah, I mean, getting all the SS stuff down in the Southern Peninsula would definitely help with Market, but Moogie probably needs the training for Market kicking his ass.
Yeah, and I want to get some more upgrades. Where is the mine here? Is it under? I know they're on.
It's
the
in
map,
the
right?
northwest corner of the lake.
Yeah, right here.
Not there. The other, yeah. But you probably had the right spot. It was just stream lag. Wait, chill. If you kill Market first, does Market just not show up?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, what?
hilarious.
Correct.
I mean, that makes sense, but it's hilarious.
I mean, honestly, I could just skip him, and I don't know where else I would go. Honestly.
I mean, you'd have to go kill Renala, I guess, unless you want to try and kill Radon first. Kind of surprised you survived that.
I watched the video on fall damage, so I'm basically an expert now. Don't worry.
The only way I had of judging fall damage, whether a fall would kill me or not, is how long it took to hit the ground. I developed a pretty good sense for that. So you took damage from that fall, which means it almost killed you.
Yeah.
So
It's fine.
my sense was working for the most part.
Let's go ahead and take out the torch.
Oh yeah, you should probably get the lantern.
Right, the lantern is in Leona, right?
Yeah, it's in the south tip, the isolated merchant there. No, not Leona, it's in the southern peninsula.
Southern. Oh, it's on the southern.
Although
peninsula.
it might be for sale at other merchants too.
I think there's 2 separate ones that sell it.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if there's a secret passage on this elevator shaft or not.
There is. There almost always is for like the first half of the game. You might get some smithing stones on them.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it. I can't. They're here. There's nothing over here.
No, it's up higher.
I'm playing offline so I can disable anti-cheat. Because playing the game at 1440p and recording it is a little intense. There it is. I can probably make it from up here. Yeah. There's nothing here.
Yeah, they're using a stock tunnel here, but I think the next ledge down has a tunnel leading out of it.
Well,
I spent far too long searching the elevators in the early game for this shit.
yeah.
And they just kind of stopped using this trick like halfway through the game, which I found that to be a relief.
Yeah, you probably realized it was getting old. Okay, I see what these were for. I guess that's kind of tutorialized the fact that there are elevators with hidden shit.
Yeah, there's almost always a way down cave elevators using ledges like that.
Alright, so let's watch this guy aggro.
Ah, yes, the joy of fighting these dudes with a cutting weapon.
I never once bothered changing my weapon to fight them.
Neither did I.
Alright. I'm just getting more enemies here because why would I fight them?
I think I switched back to my magma worm greatsword a couple of times for these dudes after I switched to katanas. But that's about it. Apparently, like, blunt weapons work one of them, but fuck that.
Yeah. I mean, they're based on the miners from Demon Souls, which you need a special type of weapon to... Not a special type, but a specific type of damage to hit. So. When I was playing Demon Souls, Wafu told me that those guys stumped a lot of people, but the game literally has a developer message telling you to use blunt weapons on them, so I don't really know how that stumped anyone.
Are you really sure? People do not read. People don't even read the signs on the ground. Like.
Maybe they were confused at what from Sot meant. God.
Yeah. We call that wall. We like to call that like wall talking, Castle. Talk to all the walls.
Okay, this is not the right way, I don't think. I know there's more to this mine. I need to go down an elevator shaft. Or do I need to find a secret passage on the side? I'm not really sure.
I don't remember, but yeah, there is definitely more. I don't remember if it's a unlucky.
Oh no.
What? That killed you?
Yeah, it was pretty long. Let's look around. So we're going down. I think there's something there. First, let's check if there's anything underneath it. No, there's nothing underneath it. There it is. Oh my god. Fuck. What the fuck? I realize that attack stun locked you like that. It's-
Why are you pissing off literally every single miner?
Oh yeah, there's another hidden passage here. I mean, Nubia, I'm getting the stones because they're useful to have. I don't want to just piss them off for no reason.
I see. What are you using them for?
To upgrade the Uchi.
Oh, I thought you got cracked crystals and not smithing stones from that.
No, you get smithing stones from the guys here.
Gotcha.
There's a somber stone. I mean, not that I need it for the time being. Let's just leave that up. Okay. Is there a stake here? I don't think there is, so let's hope we don't die, I guess. I've never fought this guy with, like, intended levels.
It looks like you have the stake icon buff on your screen, but I don't
Oh, yeah, I do.
see. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these guys don't do anything if you poise break them with charged R2s. I didn't know this until after beating the game.
That speed
Okay.
run.
That was a good boss.
So you know the warp chest that takes you to the capital,
Yeah.
and there's like a super big giant enemy there. You can just chain charge R2s on him, and he never does anything because he keeps falling down. It's pretty good. I didn't know that until the end of the game either.
So you don't get the bell for basic stones here. Does anybody remember where you get that bell?
I didn't get my first bell until quite far in the
I
game.
don't
I can look them up,
remember.
I guess.
Bearing. Let's look. Bell bearing. Was there merchant bell bearing?
Alright, I should
It's in-
actually...
The first one is
Oh,
in
minor.
Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not for a while.
No, it's going to be a
I
hot
mean-
minute.
You can make it there right now.
You
Yeah,
could go
I-
there if you wanted to.
We'll see how Margit goes.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your own.
I mean, you're already stronger than Tatari was, put it that way.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, I should actually advance his quest a bit. Talk to him about the
Nothing
chain.
special. I'm trapped. That's all there is to it. No, I've no grudge it might be. Besides, despite my diff side to
See if there's anything else I want to buy. I'm assuming there's not, you know. I guess I could buy some rune arcs, you know. I mean, I can buy armor. All the good that'll do me.
Probably the stone sword keys.
I don't think it's worth spending money on. I mean, I'm not gonna have money for much longer, but you know.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess let's go ahead and try Margit for a bit, see how that goes. Oh yeah, I need to get the, that out of my fucking quick. Okay.
Alright. Unfortunately, I have to go to sleep. I'll talk to you guys later.
You have to go to sleep at fucking 10:30.
It's 11:30 for one. Eat my ass. And two, yes. Well, I
Alright.
don't have to. I'm just tired.
Have fun being tired and lame.
I'm sorry that I'm tired and lame. Also, fuck Kevin.
I agree.
Probably gonna have to go to sleep earlier by wall clock time than Wafu because I have a fucking 7:30 meeting
Wow.
tomorrow morning. Ugh.
It sounds pretty awful.
I wake up at around like 11 a.m. So like fully. Oh god. I mean 11 a.m. Daylight savings time, but still it's pretty bad.
Only to have their own. Did you know? It's quite them. You're all on and heading to store.
Oh my god, it's the jellyfish princess.
It's scary. I want on nothing. Fine. Can you tell the poor thing? And it'll be glad. It was a pleasure. Oh, tell them I love and finally get him. It was a pleasure. Oh,
Okay.
tell them I love and finally get him.
Unfortunately, we will not be using the jellyfish because that is cheating the game and yourself. It's not cheating just yourself or the game, it's cheating both.
If I use Mookie Ashes, I'll be anti-cheating the game.
Mookie Ashes. Ow.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, these are early game enemies, it's not like they're gonna one-shot me.
Yeah. So when I was killing that scarab, the ballista just completely fucking owned me.
Alright.
Wow, you discovered a lost grace. Great fucking job. Sorry, I went to get a drink. Oh, you're about to fight not Morgat.
I've completely forgotten how this guy fights, so...
He throws knives and then tries to hit you with an axe. You,
So what he does is he
walk
doesn't
to
do
the right.
anything. He doesn't really do anything until you get him down to like half HP. Then he pulls out a giant lightning hammer, which is supposed to be really scary, except the giant lightning hammer, all the attacks with it are the easiest attacks he does. And it's everything else with him that becomes scary at that point.
Yeah, fucking Excalibur. He pulls out Excalibur at one point.
It's a long windup.
Fighting this boss on New Game Plus was incredibly disheartening because I was like, Jesus Christ, I was extremely bad at this game when I first started playing.
So, one of the Margit clones attacked me as I was on the outside of the capital. And I just kind of sneezed at it, and he died. It was very cathartic. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. But going back to a boss like this, even when, like in New Game Plus, when you start out, you're probably overpowered in the first place. But going back and fighting this guy even relatively fairly after you've experienced fucking like Malekith or like God forbid, like I don't know, Miss Blade of Nicola herself. It's just, I don't know, practically feels like a different game.
I died to that Margit clone because I was trying to be cute and learn all of his parry timings while I had no Crimson Tears.
I tried parrying a few times in the early game, and I quickly came to the conclusion that I had no interest in parrying.
Yeah, if you want to parry, you have to use the buckler parry. It's a lot better.
Yeah.
I really don't understand why they only made one very specific item with one very specific parry better than every other thing that has access to parry in the game. Like Art of War parry kind of sucks.
Oh,
Really,
yes.
really broke him.
I bet he bleeds in the next 2 slashes. Okay, never mind.
He bled.
Holy shit!
Oh,
he
I was
taking a
off
lot
by
of
1.
bleed
I was
damage.
off by 1.
Good God.
So the fucked up thing about that horizontal swing is that he swings his cane for the camera, and that always like fucks me up.
His cane is way more dangerous than his hammer.
Yeah. Like I
The
always
hammer
look at
is
the
funny in just how not a threat it actually is.
Okay. Should have just rolled towards it. This shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this.
Like you only need to learn him a little bit so that you can keep up the sword slashes on him, so that he actually like gets another bleed proc, and I think
Yeah.
it's just
Yep.
simple. Yeah.
I can't believe Wafu left while I was gone.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
needed to go
fuck
sleep.
Wafu.
I'm so depressed.
I think that he's really actually meeting up with Dung Eater right now.
Yeah, I mean, so somebody has to plant all of those like curse bed seeds around the
it's-
fucking world.
It's not a tune, he says.
He just
Actually,
wants to fuck your corpse, so your children's children's children get cursed.
so I actually found all the seedbed curses just from exploring everything. I didn't go for his ending though, because why would you do that if you're not like literally Mookie?
Come on.
I did collect them all with the intention of doing them, but I never did.
I gave them all to him and got his armor and
Yeah, he screams horribly and dies, and it's
Oh,
very
yeah, he
very
screams.
gross.
forgot about that.
Chases you with it, huh? That's interesting.
It may actually be the grossest sounding thing in the game.
Even grosser
No,
than
the
Wafu.
grossest sounding thing in the game are the big, tall, death-spewing enemies that sound like they're sick.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's a tailspin.
I do appreciate how Margit is actually, for this game, a quite easy boss, all things considered.
Oh my god, why did I fucking not dodge?
But he's still effectively on the level of like Feud Knight.
Ah.
I would say that Margit is safely harder than any other boss in the first half of the game,
First half of the game, really.
considering your expected stats when you fight him.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe. But I feel like from a moveset perspective, he's no harder than any boss after him.
I don't agree with that. His Form 2, he has a lot of moves that come out super fast, and his like 5-hit combo, the hits from that come out way faster than most other boss combo attacks, so if you get hit by one attack, it's extremely difficult to recover.
I also just remembered that Renala, unless you get dumb RNG, it is actually much easier than this. So
Yes.
there's that. I'll give you that.
You don't understand why I did that.
I would say that the first boss I fought that I thought was as hard as Margit was pre-nerf Radon when I soloed him because I didn't understand the mechanic.
Yeah, I think Mugi and I also soloed him originally. I soloed him because
I
I got
didn't
tired
solo
of the. I didn't. Okay. Well, on my winning run, I got tired of the NPCs not doing anything and making
Wow,
him hard to
okay.
fight.
I've never actually seen the fight with the NPCs. It sounds cool, so I need to watch a video of it someday.
Yeah, I mean, like, The idea is very cool. They didn't do any damage, and they just constantly made him target somebody else. So it was impossible to judge like his range, which was very,
Yeah.
very long at the time.
It probably works better now that it's been nerfed.
Yeah, I really want to.
Season.
Yeah, I basically destroyed him in my second replay because I had access to spells at the time, so kind of want to go back and melee him now.
Sad I never got to experience Queen Nerf Radon.
You can always reinstall the game.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. For me, all the summons allowed me to like stun lock him, so that he started the second phase at like 30% health.
You know who the most fair fight is in Dark Souls in Elden Ring?
Matches.
The misbegotten Leonin. Like in terms of when you actually get to him.
Is that the
Yes.
witch? Is that the we till a Castle Morn boss?
Yeah.
Castle Warmark, yeah. Holy crap! Wow. Yeah, he's slightly better than the regular ass enemies you fight
I-
later in the game.
He shows up as a regular enemy in the Holy Tree. He's actually.
He does.
I think that he stays pretty threatening even
Who
at
is
that
this?
point in the game.
Who is this?
The misbegotten Leonin.
Like so the boss of the castle in the Southern Peninsula,
Oh, him.
he shows up as a regular enemy in the late game, and like he actually killed me a couple times in the Holy Tree. He's no
Yeah,
joke
there's.
even then.
I mean, there's a few of them. It's the same lion dudes that try to fuck you up in the. Sorry, I'm blanking on the name because I'm drunk. The tornado house.
Tornado House.
Yeah.
Stormville.
No,
No, Faramazula.
Oh,
that's the one.
Faramazula.
Thank you. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the house with the tornadoes.
Those guys are really aggressive and fast. They will fuck your shit up if you give them any chance.
Yeah. But I think that's like they're there for lore reasons as well as just being hard.
I always dodge that too early. I don't understand why I dodge it. I'm not dead because I dodged it too early. I need to not dodge away from him when he does that.
This game has so many delayed attacks.
Yes.
It's kind of great. It's also really obnoxious.
Well, I mean, they want you to learn the timing. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just bad at it.
I like just count out the number of hits in the combo to get the beat. It was like 1, 2.
Yeah. But like every time I fight a boss, like it makes me think, okay, when they were designing this fight, they swung the weapon. They had the boss swing the weapon when it would make sense for them to swing the weapon. And then they're like, okay, we're going to adjust this timing because we thought that's when they were supposed to do it. But no, we're going to spend 8 frames just having him sort of sit there with the hammer.
It's a lot more than 8 frames.
Yeah. Frames, seconds,
Not
either
dead.
way.
I feel like it's not worth trying to do a jumping or two when he's recovering from the hammer strike because you can immediately chain into a take you can't roll away from.
I think even with a knife, I could only sneak in 2 R1s, and even then, that was like a little bit too greedy. Sometimes I get punished for it.
Do you apply additional bleed with R2s or jumping attacks? I don't think you do. Like, and that's kind of the majority of your damage in this fight.
Yeah. Bleed proc's skill of Arcane and per hit, I think.
It's definitely per hit, but I didn't know if certain hits gave you an additional bonus to doing it. Jumping attacks definitely do give you more poise, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm used to doing.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
No, I don't understand why I did that.
You get Morgoth's or Margit's staff anywhere. I know you can get his sword, obviously.
I don't know.
Like,
It's the cool ass weapon.
it is. And it's a different moveset from the actual sword,
Is it?
as far as I can tell, yeah. Like I set up a...
Just read.
My original playthrough idea was to go through with Morgoth's cursed sword. The curved ultra great sword. But
Okay, he's dead. I got greedy, but I survived because of the magic pixel, so it's fine.
oh shit.
I thought
Yeah,
for sure
yeah.
you were dead there.
Nicely done.
Good job. Did you even get more than one bleed proc there? So
No, I think I did. I was going
I
for
think you didn't
multiple
even.
bleed procs
No.
and multiple poise breaks, but I didn't get either, unfortunately.
Yeah. If you're using hard hitting attacks, you're gonna get fewer bleed procs because bleed is based just on how many times you hit them.
So, how do I actually go to Liurna from here? I just want to do it because I haven't done it.
So if you exit the castle from the direction you came from,
Like, go back out all the way?
yeah, you don't even have to fight Margit. So you just go back from where you came,
Okay.
and then follow the left wall, and you should find the path by the pit. It's very easy
The
to
left
miss, so
wall?
you'll have just follow the left wall, and hopefully you'll find it.
Like from the direction I'm facing now?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not where I would have expected it to be.
You might have to follow it for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. The I found it because of messages, but yeah. I think it's like I think the crone actually hints at it.
Is this it?
No, you gotta keep going.
You'll be going for a minute.
Yeah, if you just keep following the cliff, you should eventually find it.
Yep.
Is it this way? This bridge?
So
It's near the bridge.
Yeah.
Across the bridge?
no, it's not across the bridge.
Oh.
There's like a place you can go to on like past the broken part of the bridge. Yeah.
Past the broken part? Like it's on the bridge?
Yeah. It's like underneath the like lip of the bridge. Yeah.
Like down here?
I don't think so.
No,
I think
no.
it's just a path like next to the cliff. You might need to get up higher somehow.
I thought it was past the bridge. Like you go up to the very end of it and then you drop down.
I'm not seeing anything over here, so I'll try going past the bridge, I guess.
It might be on the right side of the bridge now that I think of
Yeah,
it.
do you Moogie, turn around. Sorry, I'm a little late here.
Where am
But-
I looking?
If you go to the corner of the hole where you were probably about 10 seconds ago.
I have no idea what you mean by a hole.
Yeah, sorry, it's impossible to describe. To the left of the entrance of the bridge, there's a place you can jump with your horse.
Okay, so like right here.
To the left of the bridge.
I am to the left of the bridge. Like, do I need to go inside the bridge from here?
No, like look at the wall. There's a platform that you can jump. To.
Oh, right. I think if you
Yeah,
go to the
okay.
very end of the bridge, you can just there's
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
thing you can drop down on. I think that's how
Yeah.
it works.
I didn't need the jump.
You see where it is.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah,
If you go to
that's
the
not how I
end,
did it.
if you go to the end of the bridge, there's a little thing you can drop down to.
Yep.
Okay, just go to the end of the bridge then.
Yeah.
You can definitely make that jump though. That's the route, the speedrun route.
Okay.
Does look like a video game jump here
Yeah.
terrain feature.
My runes that I can never spend on anything. Alright, so go to the end of the bridge and jump down.
Yep.
Don't just jump blindly, of course, but if you look around, you should see the path.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
See, it's really obvious if you look for it, but it's impossible to see if you don't expect anything to be there,
Yeah.
which is why no one ever finds it.
And now you know where it is. You should go back and try that jump again.
I don't think I want to try the jump again.
Oh, boo.
I'm not a speed runner. I'm a slow runner. So yeah, I think I will want to get more upgrade stones before I fight Godric. So we need to find the crystal mine here. Can't even one-shot these wolves. So.
Still, I checked the record, and it does in fact appear that Mugi is in fact winning.
Yeah, meet Margit, at least. I keep getting his name mixed up with Morgan.
It's the same guy. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Though I actually got to this place like right after I gave up on Margit, not knowing that this was where you're supposed to go after you beat Godric. So I never went to Mistwood. It was like Weeping Peninsula, Liurna, and then Caelid was my path, which is extremely fun.
The game really wants you to go to the Weeping Peninsula first. It has a ton of flask upgrades.
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad for anybody who didn't do that.
Yeah. I got to Weeping Peninsula, and then this elf fucker with a great sword just walled me for a while.
Also, the Weeping Peninsula has an NPC side quest that ends with just the guy's daughter dying and
So,
you getting nothing of value. It's
so
great.
Kev, here's the lantern. You can get this guy as well.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Congrats on getting the best item in the game.
Yep. You may as well just clean him out of all the stones too.
I can get rid of this fucking torch. Alright, and let's go see the blacksmith.
Oh, this is I can't remember very well. It is safe.
Greetings, my name is Rob. Isn't this play a round table? I never knew the goal, though. I'm still looking. So
Oh yeah, I do need to actually go to the castle at some point to buy the buckler there,
I'm
but
still looking.
I mean, I'm not planning to use that for anything except Millennia, so... I mean, maybe I will use it.
I took you for no matter, it's all out your own.
Commander O'Neill, not to be confused with the other commander. You can like actually get him stuck in a parry loop. I actually nearly managed to finish him without killing any of the ads by just parry looping him to death. Yeah.
I am. Would you like me?
Andre has the most tragic
Andre?
fucking. Yeah, his name is Andre. Sorry, that's just the name of blacksmiths in these games. Has the most tragic like subquest in these games.
Oh shit! I'm
Zephyr,
excited.
the pop-up messages like that in the games are always in English. They have been since Demon's Souls.
Wait, you mean Hugh here has a side quest? I thought you could just talk with him and the Spirit Tuner girl a lot.
Yeah, that's a
They
side quest.
like move around.
Yeah.
The way I see it, Hugh's living his best life, doing what he wants to do, and he's still alive at the end of the game. So he gets off better than most NPCs.
He goes down with the ship.
I'm still looking.
He does.
Yeah,
he
the
does.
ship's still around when the game
I
ends.
suppose I'll ask my certainly.
So he's still making it, unlike most NPCs.
There's some very questionable definitions of what the ship actually is by the end of the game, and that's something that we're not going to discuss at this point in time. So Noogie can Noogie, that's his name now.
Well, I took you no matter.
Can experience it for himself.
The girl. Are you out hoots? Absurd.
Why is Lost Grace in English?
Yeah, like I said, they always put the big pop-up text in English. Interestingly, the "You Died" text is translated in other languages, but in the original Japanese, it's in English already.
So it's "You died" in Japanese and English, but in every other language, it's something else.
Yeah, that is correct.
That's some Resident Evil shit. I like it.
There's nothing left.
I really wish I could just kill him now so I don't have to fight him later.
Ooh.
Gideon.
Good to see you. I have you.
I really don't think you want to fight him now.
You can fight him now?
No, I said I wish I could.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I've unlocked a feature I'll never use.
You've no matter. Lay out your arm. I spoke with the girl. She has a gift. So
When Gideon attacked me
I'm indebted to a spirit.
near the end of the game, I was like, what? Well, okay, sure, why not?
Greetings. Are you here for speak?
Alright.
I had just stopped questioning NPCs dying at that point.
I didn't really understand his motivations for fighting us. I wish they had expounded on that more.
Waffle could probably tell you, but he's not here. Because he went to bed at fucking, 11 o'clock. Like a little child. Oh shit, what the fuck? Why did I not grab the item?
This game can be mysterious about that sometimes.
Thank you. I wonder if it's worth finding the hidden cave here. I guess I do need to get the key for the academy.
If you carry it around, if you carry that subquest around long enough, you do get like an ancient dragon smithing stone at the end.
You get a Sambu one, I think.
Yeah, you get a somber one.
Yeah. That's even better.
So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and look for that cave. And then I'll get the key for academy. I remember this cave being very hard to find. Like, it's not up here, or you have to keep going?
You can easily run along the cliff for the entire course of its run and just miss the cave, like not see it on your left.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I did that multiple times.
Let's not play with the octopuses.
Octopi.
It's debatable which one is the correct pluralization.
Anyone who says octopuses and debates it should be thrown into the sun.
I think anybody who debates it, I think anybody who like corrects anyone else about it should be forced to be the giant magma worm that gets destroyed by all the octopuses.
That's already me.
Here it is.
And that's why I say it's octopi. Because I'm constantly murdered by that giant pile of them. Look at Mugi here, expertly making his game much easier by equipping the lantern.
So, like, at some point I read what these sign things do, but I don't actually know what they do.
Those let you use summoning in the area. Summoning's kind of weird. So those, you have to interact with those statues that use summoning in the general area, but you can only use summoning when there's a shadow gate icon in the lower left above the UI there, which only happens for specific fights. I don't really understand why they have statues you have to activate on top of that. I really don't understand what the purpose of it is, because those statues are almost always at the beginning of an area. So it's not like you have to go seeking them out.
Nope, nope, nope. I do believe there is a boss here, so
There is.
we might just end up running past these guys.
You have to drop down to a somewhat hidden path in order to actually progress in this cave.
Hello? Oh my god. Tracking, please. Okay.
Alright, jumping.
Right. I probably need to get more accessory slots at some point. I don't remember where those are. I think they're just from beating story bosses.
Pretty much.
So I know the third one is given to you by the old finger reading woman in the Round Table Holds. Once you beat, I think it's after you beat your second rune boss, and then the fourth one is after Baby Godric Baby Godfrey.
Yeah, he gives it to you, I think. I don't know where the second one is, though.
You already got it. You got it from Morgit or Margit.
Oh, okay, I did. In fact. Nothing worth using at the moment. Let's see. Okay, it's right. many snails.
I can't believe they're trying to horse frost stomp you to death.
Except their Horfrost Stomp is really bad.
It's really bad. But it's still good enough to kill you if you stay at it.
I mean, technically anything can kill you.
Everything in any game is good enough to kill you. By which I mean any Souls game. Do I go down from here?
Yeah, you keep going down.
Okay.
I don't know how, because I did this too long ago. I guess that's how. I actually used one of those cottons once.
Oh, what do they even do?
They silence your movement, like the sound of your footsteps.
Oh.
So there's this one crypt dungeon where there's a pit you need to drop down into that has like 20 enemies in it that are all asleep.
That would be helpful.
And like, I imagine if you drop down there, normally you wake them all up and you just fucking get destroyed. But I used the cotton before jumping down and they all stayed asleep.
Oh, it's fucking this guy.
I never understood how to fight this guy at all.
I think I want to come back for him later. Or, you know, just ignore this place entirely because it's not actually required for progression. So, goodbye for now. I do want to get the key to the academy though, so... And also... smithing stones. I know it's on an island somewhere in here. I don't remember exactly where it is.
It's in the northwest part of the lake. It's a big empty area because it's a dragon fight arena and it's right behind the dragon.
Let's see. Oh yeah, you don't actually get the map for all of the lake at once. That's useful. I think I can upgrade the Uchi again now. Right, there's... I am getting a little bit of stuttering while it's raining. Shouldn't be a big deal. I don't know if pressing O actually makes him speed up while you're already running, but I like to do it anyway.
See, in the speedrun, they press O every so often when on torrent, so I assume it gives them a burst of speed, then you gotta do it again. I really wish you could just hold O to run with him.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Let's see. Oh, it's right here.
Mume moved her Hachima collab an hour later. It's a shame.
Okay, I believe it's this island, right?
Oh, while you're here...
What are you looking for the key?
Yeah.
No, it is northwest of the academy,
Oh,
Uh,
right. This
it's not
island.
or directly west. See
Yeah.
that?
directly west. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. However, from the place you're currently at, you can basically go straight north and find what's his name, if you
What's
want to do
his
his
name?
quest.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
Dialos.
Oh yeah. So you can get
No,
that.
he's
Get the key.
He's on one of the roofs around here.
what the fuck does he do? I never saw him.
Nothing. Pretty much nothing.
Let's see.
Does he give me
Yeah, I
anything
got-
useful? Or
No.
okay. In that case, I guess I will not find him.
Did he get teleported and he's like now backtracking through the area, or is he just going through it the first time? Oh,
Edible tried to trick
the
Moogie into doing something useless, and that Moogie is lost.
Not
oh,
lost. I'm getting a treasure chest.
He's not lost, he's found.
at least that lost property.
Okay.
Mookie
Oh,
burns
jeez.
red.
Oh, he got it. He got his cookbook.
How did you survive that? Holy crap.
By being a god gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Also, do they do fudging in order for the magic pistol to be more of a thing in this game, or is it just like damage values?
It's just luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, From Stuff does not fudge anything. Like, they do
Yeah.
not make real video games. They make Kusage from the 80s.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's why their
It's true,
games
though.
are good. So.
Yeah, that's a fact. They learned all the wrong lessons and made all the right games as a result.
Okay, there's nothing.
You get magic pixeled a lot more often in the early game because enemies don't do as much damage.
No, ironically, most of my magic pistol moments have all been like in the Volcano Manor and stuff like that. I guess I just hit a convenient HP value.
Almost all my magic pixel moments were actually with regular enemies that I thought were dead, and they weren't. Those are the ones that always stuck in my head.
The items I crafted the most were probably arrows, but I also almost never used arrows. So I really didn't craft that much at all.
I feel like crafting is very good if you want to do like a very particular build or challenge run, and not really that useful otherwise. I mean, I guess it's nice to have.
At least I think if you don't, if you like stick to like Keen Standard or some of the other more basic ones, always having a grease available is probably
Yeah, that's
like
true.
not a bad thing. Yeah.
It does like make grease, which is, I mean, obviously very good in pretty much all situations.
Yeah.
The thing I used crafting for the most was making the torrent healing items, which were useful in a
Yep.
couple bosses.
Oh yeah, they actually buffed those in the recent patch as well, which is
Yeah.
nice.
I had to use a bunch for the
Oh,
fully
right.
grown falling star beast.
Was it
I need 2 seeds.
drag on your time to farm them?
I didn't farm them. I mean, I collected like everything as I went through the game, even though I never used most of it. So I had so much crafting stuff.
Yeah.
One of the funny things is how it gives you so many rewards that are just the things you need to upgrade summons. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that is a meaningful thing to give, and I understand why they put such emphasis on them. But I didn't use summons at all, so there were so many just fucking useless rewards for me.
Do they respawn, by the way? Did the flowers respawn or did they not? I've
No.
never revisited the catacomb.
The summon boosting flowers don't respond.
Okay.
And there's a lot of rare crafting items that don't respond.
At Mugi, it's literally
like-
directly behind the dragon.
Generally any craftable that's like really worth using requires a non-respawning ingredient.
Hey, you got the
Like
key.
wow.
everything involving rot requires an Ionia butterfly, and those never respawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. It's pretty horrific.
and that's just one example. For
Right.
most of the other really good things, they never respawn. But I'm pretty sure you can easily like make as many blood greases as you want, which is pretty decent.
Also, I think if you go to the map and you press X, that automatically brings you to the hold.
Oh, does it?
I think. It's either X or Y. It's one of the two.
So that would be square or triangle on a PlayStation controller.
Oh yeah. It's triangle.
I actually didn't know about that.
I guess we need to go. Yeah, go around this way to get. Yeah.
Where are you trying to go?
I'm trying to get to the mine right here.
It's like the northwest corner of the lake or something like that, to the right of the bridge, I think.
Oh yeah,
Can you get to it from within the lake itself?
Yes.
Yes.
that mine. Yeah, that mine's just
Okay.
on the lake level.
Okay. We're good.
Have any of y'all looked into Tunic, the game?
Yes, it is. So the first half of Tunic is like, it's basically an overhead Souls game that's dressed up like Zelda.
Right.
And then the second half of Tunic is an extremely hardcore puzzle game.
Yeah. You need to figure out a constructed language to beat the game. So if that's not something you're interested in doing it, then don't play it.
Holy
Also,
shit.
the constructed language is not just a cipher for English.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
very.
what?
Like, the other night, me and Andrew and Zephyr were all on stream together, trying to figure out some late game stuff, and it broke all of our minds.
But yeah, if that's not something you're interested in doing, then it's probably not the game for you.
So is is this on the level of
Oh.
like Hymnos or?
Um,
Does anybody care about spoilers?
No.
I'll leave the call.
Okay,
I won't go into much detail, but so as Zephyr said, you don't need the language for much.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it's very difficult.
Newbie's muted himself, so we'll
Oh,
stop talking
okay.
about it. Hang on.
But there's other really hardcore puzzle stuff aside from the language thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you tell him to come
Yep.
back?
Yeah.
So-
Thanks. I will keep that in mind. We can talk about something else.
People usually compare it to like
Okay.
the harder puzzle stuff from The Witness.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay.
Like the second half of the game is really insane in that
Cool.
regard.
Yeah.
So like if you're interested in a super hardcore puzzle experience, then it's probably a good try. Don't be fooled into thinking it's like a Zelda game, because it's absolutely not.
Yeah. Cool. That's good to know.
I can tell you my experience playing the game briefly and watching the late game is that while I enjoy hardcore puzzle games like Baba Is You and La Mulana, I wasn't interested in the type of puzzles this game had.
I find the La Mulana style of puzzles more interesting than, for instance, like the Steven Sausage Roll style of puzzles. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Tunic might be slightly more up my alley.
I think it's there right somewhere.
Is there a grace out here?
I think it's inside past the elevator. That's usually how it is in mines.
I used the candelabra ghost to find this area.
As it turns out, they just mark mines on the map for you, which is nice.
Yeah.
Very convenient, except for the ones that they don't.
I know there's like an actual boss in this mine as well, so hopefully we won't die horribly to him.
Oh, I remember he was pretty easy. I came here like super underleveled, like 20 or something like that, and I first tried him,
Okay, well,
and I'm not good at the game.
I mean, I'm not good at the game either.
Ooh.
Didn't even beat Millennia.
Oh, jeez. Technically speaking, I haven't beat Millennia either.
I bet she'll beat Millennia before Mugi does.
Oh no.
Probably.
Later, Castel.
Yeah, goodbye, Castile. But yeah, I expect like 50 hours of this stream to be fighting Millennia. That's not really an exaggeration.
I am very serious when I say the primary reason I want to watch you play this is for when you get to Millennia.
Yeah.
I think you will be fine with the rest of the game, but that one.
Time for some
Is Millennia
platforming.
parryable?
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Yes! Yes, yes. I'm so excited.
She
so
is the sole reason I am not making this Imperialist run. Alright, so you gotta, like, be holding run to do that, which is kind of jank.
Yeah, the running
Oh my god.
startup in this game is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, I was never able to get a good feel for when I would definitely have a run going and when I wouldn't when I was on a small platform like this.
I just
Oh,
backstep like that, so I don't have to deal with it.
The number of times I backstepped off of a cliff trying to do a running jump is more than the amount that I wanted it to happen, which is 0.
Yeah, I like you saw me what I did there. I lined myself up with a wall and backstepped into it, so I didn't have to deal with anything.
That would have been a great thing for me to think about at the time.
I wonder if you can crouch and then press circle and then uncrouch.
Negative.
Oh, you cannot? Okay.
I think it'll
No,
just make you
that's something I
dodge or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, that's a 3. I need to get a 2, but I mean, we'll have the base build. This place. Please don't hit me. It's not very nice. I'm not doing anything except stealing your ores, and you spent your entire wretched existence farming. Because it's mining, not farming.
Glad they came down with you.
Yeah. Alright, there's a reason for that. Let's just keep running.
You can actually see the boss of this arena from the very opening.
Let's see. Yeah, this is actually something I want. Let's see. There's a shortcut over here. Activate it so we can get some essence charges built. You know, while we're at it, let's go upgrade our fucking bob. That's the right way to go.
The outfit you chose to wear for this run is low-key kind of swag.
Yeah, it's just literally the first stuff I picked up in Caelid. I don't believe you can exit from here. Oh, you can actually. Oh, no, you can't. I don't know why they design it like this, so you have to go out of the fucking...
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Basically, every mini dungeon is like this.
Please don't make Zephyr drink a laxative.
No.
It's just gonna make him like add a runny poop monster into DT4, and nobody wants that.
Some people might. I think Wafu might.
Whopper would love it, but
He
we
says,
don't.
I mean, he said he's a fan of, you know, the dung eater.
Yeah, Wafu. What Wafu wants is not anything that we should want.
I mean, it's true.
Well, I took you for no man to lay out your own.
I need Slightly more souls than I have. Okay, I need.
Literally 3. Holy shit. Wait, no, not 3. No.
Okay.
Wait, you can sell
What's-
those?
Yeah, it's great.
You can do that in every game.
Oh,
You can sell
Christ.
what?
You can sell the runes.
I knew about it in Souls games. I never even thought to try it in fucking Elden Ring. So I just used them all manually.
Also, if you really hate yourself and want to use them manually, you can like click the right keypad so that it doesn't kick you out if you use different types.
So it occurs to me that I no longer have any use for smithing stones 1 and 2, but I guess we'll see if there's anything else good in here. Maybe there's some more.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with the bells. Is usually by the time you get them, you have no more use for them, unless you just want to try out like a bunch of random weapons.
I think that's the primary use for them, yeah.
I mean, we might want to switch to another weapon at some point, right? Actually, I do like the katana from the Volcano Manor, so... And it's also...
It's a katana in the Volcano Manor! Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, the serpent pain blade or whatever it was.
Oh,
I didn't know that could be infused with regular smithing stones.
It can for some reason. You can't change the weapon skill on it though.
Yeah, it's like half a unique weapon for some reason. It's weird.
Huh.
Honestly, might be a mistake that you can upgrade it with regular smithing stones. But... Let's try and not die to that guy this time. Oh yeah, claws I might want to try out. Where are the claws actually? Are they in...
There's one in the castle.
Yeah, it's in Castle Stormvale, that's what I thought.
And I think the other one is you have to kill an Evergel.
Also, can you pick these thrusts? I've never been able to do it, probably because I'm bad. But...
Oh. I didn't expect... I have no idea how these guys fight. I've never fought them before.
Oh my goodness.
See, I wanted to get rid of him because he was shooting me. I was dodging the other guy. Maybe I can just run past all of them. Chill, that's the wrong game.
Press circle to parry thrusts.
Yeah, you saw through my ploy.
Oh god, he saw through it. I get it. It's...
Sorry.
Yeah, you're not fucking sorry.
You've never been sorry.
I think I've been sorry exactly once.
Oh my god, why is he fucking... I think I really do need to kill that guy.
Ah, you're fine.
You can probably circle strafe him to just chain backstab him.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the pro move.
Moogie's gonna be defending himself in court someday, and he's gonna say, you know, I just really needed to kill that guy.
I mean, he's the one attacking me. I'm not the one attacking him.
It's the opponents who have violated the non-aggression principle.
Yeah. Oh shit. Somehow that didn't kill me. Good thing these friends don't aggro. Oh, this guy did. Okay, that's why I was being hit. There was 2 of them.
guy actually knows how to cast magic instead of just relying on consumables.
I have good news and bad news for everyone. The good news is they added new horses to the Uma Musume Gacha game.
Oh,
The bad news is neither of them were twin turbo.
I mean, that's just a given at this point, Edible.
Yeah, it was another fucking new Saiyan Sky, and Fujitsu. Yeah, it was very sad. Where the fuck is twin turbo? I'm so mad.
Edible, you know how I spent a couple years timing Coco Harder's voice and then just gave up? Well, you're about a year into that process right now.
Well, the thing is, she already has a voice. She's already in the game.
Oh,
yeah.
I know, but you know,
I should probably
you're waiting for her actual unit.
Yeah.
Give it another year, and then.
Okay, interesting. So I know basically nothing about weapon arts because I consider them kind of cheesy, but I guess I might as well use them in this playthrough.
Yeah, you like that. That's a line that you should probably draw a little further than you drew in your original playthrough.
Oh, I've actually never seen the kanji for EI before this moment.
Yeah.
I never actually tried using the regular weapon art for the Uchikatana. I've heard it's quite good.
It's really good.
I wouldn't have been able to use it properly for most of my run because I didn't understand poise breaking mechanics, and that's what it's good
Like
for.
the reason Moonveil is so good is because of the weapon arts.
Yeah,
This is fucking wrong.
but Moonveil's weapon art is good even without poise breaking,
Yes, it is.
whereas the Uchikatana with weapon art probably isn't that great without using it for poise breaking stuff.
Okay, well that's not something useful.
And Hand of Millennia is also extremely good, but the weapon art pushes it way over the edge. So,
That was a good way to die.
oh, that's hardcore.
Oh.
So many heroes.
The great thing about these guys is that if you miss one of their attacks for a parry, you can parry one of the others.
My favorite marionette enemies are the bird ones because they just are complete psychopaths, and they have giant halberds that have a range of forever.
I aggroed that guy by jumping on him.
So apparently, the NPC that gives you the needle, like the NPC for the needle quest for the final part of it,
Oh.
it was really easy to accidentally kill her by jumping on her, which would prevent you from getting the Mikilla's needle, which is what you need to deactivate the frenzied flame ending if you've activated it.
I will say that doing that when the game originally came out would give you both that and the item you drop if you challenge her to a duel at the end of the game. So in the patch, you can still just kind of accidentally kill her.
No, well, they fixed it so you can't accidentally kill her by jumping on her at the very end of it. So the way it works is that, or the way it worked, is that after you assist her with the final fight, then she sits down and is like, you know what, I'm sick of this living thing, I'm just going to die because why not?
Right.
And if you she spawns below you, sitting next to a cliff when you do this. And when going down to see her, if you accidentally jump on her, it's enough to kill her, and it prevents you from getting Mikilla's needle. It's pretty incredible, but they fixed that.
Yeah, there used to be a way you could get both of them, but
yeah, I believe the way it works is that if you assisted her but then killed her during like the assistance, then you got both rewards. But that doesn't work anymore either.
I hope you enjoy your elevator ride back up, Marie,
Yeah,
and then back down again. It's good.
Gotta love Souls elevators.
That guy was not having fun. He's probably writing a post on Reddit or something like that about how the Chosen Tarnished or whatever his name is bullshit.
Oh yeah, this dungeon just randomly has a long run back, so don't die probably.
It's okay. It's only one of these guys. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh my goodness! It's a quick stagger.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
the katana's weapon art is really good for that.
these guys are a complete fucking joke by themselves.
Well, usually a katana is not good against these dudes.
Yeah.
Like, that's not normally how things go with regular attacks.
That guy just completely fell apart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once you break their
break
poise
those
once,
guys
yeah.
once,
Yeah.
they're completely helpless.
Thank you to Chill for mentioning that, because I was gonna forget it existed the entire game otherwise.
Yeah. I didn't meet that person until after I murdered Snake.
Those who live in all the more.
Well, I can go talk to Gideon in his room now.
Then you would do stand.
Oh, what activates that?
Follow the
I do not know.
And you.
Okay.
Once there was a true.
I think it might be just number of bonfires you access.
Let's see.
Like, I know some stuff in this progresses based on the number of bonfires you've activated. And not fucking races, they're fucking bonfires. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, I can buy the basic ones now.
Movie just really doesn't want to touch Grace.
Right. I need to go. Like Wafu went to bed, so I have to like give him this dagger that I got. And then convince somebody to give him a hug with the dagger. So I gotta go.
Alright, have fun.
Yep.
I think I'm
You
gonna
don't
head
hear-
to Stormville Castle for now.
Yeah, if you don't hear from Wafu tomorrow, like he might have gotten a hug from somebody.
Well, I assume Wafu is spending all his time with Dung Eater.
Oh yeah, maybe Dung Eater gave him a hug. All right.
Alright, see you later. I probably won't be doing another boss anyway, so. I think I'll probably get to Godric and then that'll be it for tonight.
That's quite a full bit from, unless there's a quick way of getting to him.
You can just go
But I
through the
don't know
front.
Oh.
Though, actually, I need to buy the buckler from this guy. I don't know if you can do that.
You there? Come over here, would you? It's tightly.
I think you have to exhaust his dialogue and then he'll be able to shopkeeper.
Very well, even of course. The guards, you'll slip. Of course, when you approach it, it's only.
I guess I'll just kill him and get his bill.
What's it to you? Step back, you wretched tarnished.
That'll prevent him from stealing your runes too. Not that that matters in your run.
Wow, literally staggers him with one attack.
So I killed him after beating Godric because the internet said you'd get your runes back if you do. But apparently that's only true if you kill him before beating Godric. So I killed him for no reason.
Well, killing's always justified.
He deserved it. He's an asshole.
He is an asshole.
Though I'm not sure if we can actually go through the front gate now. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Not, if he didn't open it for you, then you're not going to be able to.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
Like, if you really want to, you can go around and open it yourself, but you're never going to do that on this run.
Yeah. Alright, nothing else he has that I want.
I don't think you'd have much luck getting through the front gate anyway, so.
Yeah.
It's a pretty silly sequence. Oh, now he's not alive to lock you in that room with that knight.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Why does he fuck with you anyway?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Doesn't make
There's
sense.
no explanation. He's just. I don't know. He's an asshole.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, it makes sense that he like hates Godric for looking down at him for being common, but it makes no sense that like the guy he sent to kill Godric he would fuck
Yeah.
around with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it makes perfect sense that he's helping you and that he wants Godric dead.
Doesn't
That's
make
why
any
it
sense
makes
why he
no
would-
sense that he's hindering you.
Yeah.
Zephyr, I'm playing offline because it lets me disable the anti-cheat. So I will not be summoning.
Here. Zephyr himself. One hit. Oh yeah, you've got an enchanted more than the game expects for this point.
Upgraded, not enchanted.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, chill. Why would you uninstall this game? You have that little hard drive space. I would never uninstall any masterpiece by Miyazaki or delete any masterpiece by Zephyr. Holy shit, I one-shot these guys.
What's your current upgrade?
Hold on, let me kill him. It's +9. Which,
Oh, yeah,
not
it's-
really that much, all things considered.
I was like +3 when I went through here, so that makes sense.
When I get to Godric, I might want to go find some more stones to upgrade more. I mean, it's not like there's anything stopping me.
Your morals, clearly.
I have no morals. This guy. Oh yeah, here's the claws. I can upgrade those later as well.
So you have to beat Market to get to the claws. That makes me kind of sad.
Yeah, I guess there's no way in here without beating Margit. I mean, Margit is not really terribly
Well,
hard.
either you have to beat Market or
Oh no.
you have to progress to the point in the game where Market no longer exists.
Yeah.
The reason I'm saying, oh no, you have to beat Market is that means that you can't use him on Market.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Maybe you can buy some from a merchant. Let me just check to see.
There's another set of claws available that you can get, I'm pretty sure, but you can't get like the base claws.
This is like easier than the first time I did this because I. Oh, where'd this guy come from? Wow, good hit detection. That was just Souls things. Guy was walking backwards towards me for some reason. Oh yeah, Zephyr, that would explain it. You do have high frames coming off ladders in this game.
You do need to go into the night room because that's where the rusty key is.
Yeah, I do need to kill that guy, unfortunately.
Well, the door doesn't lock now, so you could in theory just book it.
I could.
Apparently he doesn't lock you in if you kill the knight before entering the room. Which you can do if you really want to.
How do you do that?
How?
With ranged weapons, I
Oh.
imagine.
Yeah, there's probably ways you can spawn like glintstone shit.
Or just use magic.
Yeah. Magic is cheating, just for the record. If you use magic, you cheated the game in yourself.
Wow. I have magic just for buffing my weapons. Is that cheating?
Someone should try and do a run where they use nothing but like the really high-powered spells that the game seems to think are really good, but are actually really terrible. There are so many of them.
Yeah. I think someone wrote the message Edge, comma Lord in front of the Eternal Darkness sorcery, and I thought that was funny.
This is Muramasa.
We'll never break through that helmet with the types of slashes you're doing right now.
Let's see, what does this talisman do? Guard counter. Yeah, these are not talismans I want at the moment, unfortunately. Anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it. That guy was so hard the first time I played the game.
Guard counters are how I dealt with those enemies when I went through this area. That's when the shield is still useful for stuff like that. The problem with the shield is that around mid-game, enemies stop being staggered by guard counters long enough for the counter to actually hit them.
Also multi-hits.
Oh, hello.
You're playing offline, so you didn't have 3 messages there saying, be wary of left.
Yeah. Now, the one thing about RL1 is that I'm not going to have very much FP to use EI with, so I'm going to have to make it count.
Yeah. You eventually get a talisman which boosts your FP, but...
Yeah, you can get the magic equivalent of the physical stat boosting talisman you have, you know, once you get to the Halig tree.
Yeah. Yeah, not too far off from where we are, you know. I don't think I ever figured out how to get that item. Oh shit.
It's just in the Revenant basement past
No, I mean the item here that I was looking at.
Oh.
On the ledge. Oh yeah,
Jill has a point there.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, like I have not reached that point yet, but I'm going to reach a point where everything one shots me, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Like every attack from every boss. Yeah, I almost, you know, attacked myself off the ledge, but that's fine.
Wonder if they ever like coded it so that enemies stop attacking you after you died, and Miyazaki looked at it and was like, no, we need to keep that in.
I mean, it's very funny that they remain aggroed.
It's hilarious.
You can just see them like doing these ridiculous combos on your corpse. And it's like, Jesus Christ, I'm already dead. Yeah, like one thing that I think is going to be difficult about this run is like, not only are you going to get one shot, you're going to get one shot by even attacks that are not supposed to deal a lot of damage in the end game.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, take for example Radagon's little lightning machine gun he does.
Yeah.
That might actually kill you, which is, well, that's something to think about, let's say.
So I think that the enemies attacking you after you die would be even better if you left a corpse that had Dark Souls 1's Rat Dog's physics.
Yes.
And the enemies just kept batting it around and chasing after it.
Honestly, I'd like to just watch that. It'd be funny. Someone should make a mod that just adds ragdoll physics to Elden Ring.
That would probably actually be a pretty hard mod to make.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a mod maker, but I'm just saying that. Oh, hello. Let's not fight you. There's a grace right here. Slowly advancing toward me for whatever reason. Great thing is that I don't even need to try and convince myself, well, I should fight that guy for the runes. I don't need the fucking runes. Let's see. I don't entirely remember what's all in this area, so let's find out.
I think the skip is jumping off the battlements there, but I don't actually remember.
There's an alternate path if you jump to the roof. It's not so much a skip because there's still like enemies and shit on that path.
Hmm? Are I not going up here?
Yeah, you mean going up here? Or somewhere else?
Oh, the skip I was thinking about is the door that he went through next to the Grace. There is a precise-ish jump that you can do to land on the battlements there below.
Oh, yeah, he meant like an actual skip.
Well, what I wasn't talking about a skip, because it's definitely an intended jump. It takes you to an area of the castle you can't access any other way, as far as I can tell. And there's like a talisman there. And there's also enemies. There's a shitload of alternate paths in this castle, and most of them are rather well hidden. This is also an alternate path if you want it to be. 'Cause I think you can jump down to the roofs from here.
And let me bros. Thank you. Oh shit. I didn't know they had that ranged attack. I've never seen it until now.
Yeah, in theory, if you're a Stormvalian, you have some sort of wind magic.
I mean, I guess that's where the name comes from.
I'm actually not sure if there's a specific lore reason for it, like if there's like a god or some other like cultural thing that causes it, or if it's just like, yeah, gotta explain shit.
I mean,
like,
it's a fantasy world. I will accept that people can use magic.
Wait, you can go down here?
Yeah.
Oh shh.
Well, this is basically the same area you get to from jumping off the roofs earlier. Moogie just died, so.
All right, I think we'll try going that way again and not jumping off and killing ourselves this time. We want the lantern on basically every area, even ones that aren't meant to be dark.
Yeah. I kind of wish that they just let the lantern be equipped forever and it would stay equipped after your respawn.
Yeah.
I kind of wish, I mean, I really wish.
It'd be nice. I mean, at least it's...
It shouldn't even be unequipable. It should just be something that gets added to your belt when you buy it. Like forever. Maybe you give a way to deactivate it that you have to fish out if you really want to. but the default should just be on.
Yeah, I think like it might make enemies notice you more quickly. I don't know.
Also, Boogie, you see those sandbags? You could
Yeah.
have just walked up that.
I could have, but why would I do that?
I don't know. If you're a rube, maybe.
I have
Yeah,
no basis for thinking that the lantern makes enemies notice you faster, by the way. It just seems like it would.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's the courtyard full of friendly friends. Okay, I recognize this area.
Yeah, you're going backwards now.
Oh, you attacked me through the wall.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Okay, let's... I know there's a grace somewhere nearby. I need to find it before I die.
I don't believe there is.
Oh my god.
Oh, really?
They're attacking you here where you're not allowed to attack.
So you took an alternate route that skipped the obvious path through things, and then you immediately turned around and went backwards on the obvious path.
I thought there was a grace.
Oh, you're actually quite close to the grace you started from.
See, I went back that way because I thought there was a grace that way.
No, the next grace is after the ogre. The way this is set up is that you progress through this area and then you activate the elevator next to the grace, which gives you like a shortcut. But there's no other grace until the ogre.
That's what I was misremembering then.
This was a good thing. Is it the axe? Oh, no, it's the mimic.
It's a revenant here for whatever reason.
No, it's not a revenant. It's one of those guys with a billion arms. It's the thing that attacks you in the prologue that kills you.
Grafted Scion.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wow, 10 arrows. That's really good.
Yes, this whole upper level here is shockingly unsatisfying.
Let's see, is the elevator shortcut past the sign?
Yes. You just run past him. That door, yeah.
Alright. Okay, that's why I thought there were multiple graces. Yeah, Chili, you actually do get iframes on jump startups. I like to try to do it to be swag.
Nice seeing the genealogy of games and how Devil May Cry borrowed that from this game.
Yeah, I always thought it was kind of weird that Devil May Cry did it, and it's honestly kind of weird here too, but it's cool, so...
It's fine.
Alright, here's a bunch of friends you want to play.
Arrowed.
For some reason, I killed every single enemy here.
I did it multiple times because
Multiple times, yes.
I definitely did not kill any of them at any point.
I did not do a single portrait. Like, I got all the portraits, and I did not hunt any of them down, despite doing almost every other tiny bit of content that I could identify in this game.
We're good.
The portraits are just no.
The Redmond Castle one is full of fun.
Okay, he killed his dog friend.
Now he's gonna kill you.
He's not gonna kill me, in fact.
You do so much damage.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zephyr. I misspoke.
Yeah, Sekiro actually has jump iframes as well.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, because there's attacks you're meant to dodge. Like, this game has a few attacks you're meant to dodge with the jump, but it doesn't have as many as good old Sekiro.
I don't think I ever opened that door.
You probably did not. You have to go to a hidden path that takes you to a secret basement area of the castle with an ulcerated tree spirit.
Oh.
Like, yeah, you can fight one of those guys this early in the game if you really want to, and by fight, I mean die to it.
I see.
But yeah, as I said, Stormvale Castle is full of rather well hidden optional areas.
Fuck you.
This is a jarring place.
There's also a hidden path that has a fucking Crucible Knight on it. And you don't even get anything good from doing it, and it actually just takes you on a loop back to the grace that you started at. It's amazing.
Oh, hello, friend. Goodbye, friend.
Is it because you want to rule with an iron fist?
Not sure if this is the way to Godric or not.
I think that's the Godric.
It is.
Oh, okay.
grace.
Yeah.
It's one of the two ways you can get to him. And it's the much easier path. Because the other way has a bunch of samurai birds and a giant on.
Yeah, that's the way I went initially.
Same.
Let's give him a couple of tries, I guess. I'm not committed to beating him tonight.
You're gonna deal so much damage to him, and you're gonna guard break him, or poise break him rather. I think he'll go down pretty fast.
Also, I forgot all his attacks though. So.
He's got a 3-hit combo with a double overhead swing. That's the only thing.
Right, he does that.
The most dangerous thing he does is fire spewing in the second half of the fight.
Apparently, you can jump those ground pounds.
Yeah, that's how you're meant to dodge him. I just forgot he did them. Right, that attack's very delayed.
Get up, Jeff.
I need to actually look at what he's doing. He's making some noise for sure. Right, you have to jump sideways over that.
Well, you can roll through that fire attack. The one where he throws it around the arc in front of him.
Oh, it killed me. That's interesting. Let's give it a couple more tries, I guess.
Are you supposed to deal with that fucking attack where he just spews a bunch of fire on the ground?
You just run away. As far as I can tell, all you can do is run away. But you have to hope you run away in time, because I definitely didn't understand what you're supposed to do if you're not far enough away from him when he starts it to run away.
Yeah.
She'll asking you the hard-hitting questions. Shit. that's a 3-hit combo. Okay. I got messed up by the thing in front of the camera. Screwed up the timing.
Oh, it's the dragon. Oh my god.
Okay. I thought he was gonna do the other attack and roll backwards.
I wonder who killed that dragon. I refuse to believe Godric could have done it himself. He's too pathetic.
He probably just died there.
He probably just died. It got bullied too hard by the other dragons and it fainted. I remember having a lot of fun with Godric, other than the ground flame attack.
Yeah, I enjoyed the fight. It was a lot more chill than Margit was. While still being a good challenge at the time.
Also, that roll attack is so fucking... animation is so goofy.
My only problem with this fight was that one fire attack that we talked about. I have no idea what you're supposed to do when he uses it when you're close.
I looked online for a bit, and people say that you're supposed to like circle strafe around him, but I never could get it to work.
I can actually
correction.
hit you there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that happened to me a couple times.
I jumped too early.
It only took chip damage from that.
Right, that's a 3-hit combo. I need to remember that.
Here that boy comes.
Come on, come
I guess this guy was my first experience with breath attack weapons in this game.
Really? I don't know why I can't dodge that. It's impossible somehow.
Okay, this is the flame attack that well, not that one.
Let me just sort of let you down when he's winding up. Just misses you and you have like 5 free attacks or something like that.
Stop me fucking breath attacks. Okay, you actually do just want to roll that and try and jump it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm glad the fire made that pillar crumble for some reason.
Not the fact that the crumble, just the animation.
What? 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 Why did he stop taking damage?
That is very strange.
That was...
That was really weird.
What? That is nonsense.
What?
That is nonsense.
Alright, well this shouldn't take too long. It's so strange I can't even get mad at it. Like, what? Okay, I'm not taking that hit. It's stupid. I don't know why I rolled that early.
Wait.
I don't understand why I don't understand the time. Does it make sense?
That's normal for this game and its forever wind-up attacks.
The thing that I noticed is that, like, sometimes I just stop looking at the attack. And, like, I try to deduce from first principles when the attack would arrive, and that never works.
Well, what I realized, it took me till near the end of the game to realize this for some reason, but what I realized is that it's better to watch their pose.
Yes.
Because generally their pose is shifting over the course of their wind-up.
Yeah.
And so you want to learn what specific point in their pose you want to dodge during, rather than trying to time it based on when you think their wind-up started.
Yeah. Like, parrying got a lot easier when I started looking at the cinematic. It's like similar type of advice.
Baby Millennia attack. I still got hit by it. I cannot dodge that attack, it's impossible. Really? So use up the EI animation if you just tap L2. That's good to know, actually. Oh, he grabbed me. I think I'm probably dead.
I didn't even know he had a grab.
I'm very generally not dead, in fact.
Considering how much damage Flame Threat does to you at every other point in the game, it is kind of funny that doesn't just, like, hyper kill you.
Yeah.
It's because of Miyazaki's devotion to realism, okay? Your body prevents the oxygen from reaching the flame, so it doesn't make it hot. It's simple.
Oh.
Chemistry.
Oh no. Oh, okay. He calmed down.
I totally misjudged the timing. That's completely on me. I don't know why that would be that early. It was obviously not.
He like jumped way shorter
Yeah.
than he usually does. I got
Maybe-
fucked up by that attack.
Maybe it's because
too.
it was probably because I was on the hill and the.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. It was the
Okay.
hill.
It's worth remembering.
Hills do strange things to bosses.
See, that's what it's supposed to be.
Watching you, I realized that when he picks up wind around himself, if you're close to him, he always rolls towards you.
Yep.
If you're far away, then he has like a 50-50 chance of rolling towards you or using the wind bullets. And the wind bullets are super hard to dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend noticed that, was watching me stream the game, and I think I cleared him 5 runs after he pointed that out.
Yeah, if I had known that, I would have beat him a lot faster.
I was also using a fucking pad weapon to fight him with, too, so...
Yeah, it was not ideal. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, I see. You have to hold L1 for L2 rather for longer, I think. Okay, yeah, okay. I actually understand how to use EI now. You can't just press L2 and then R2 immediately. That's what's killing me.
I think you have to actually be actively in the cool guy
Yeah.
pose before you can start.
There's a little bit of a delay. Like, you have to wait for the entire animation.
Yeah. Like, Tarnish is just thinking Trace on in order to do his Kageyaki roleplay. Oh, sick.
Oh, I rolled way too early.
Oh.
I was thinking about damaging him and not dodging the attack. Which is often a way you take damage, I find.
Maybe it's gonna be
I
a
was out of
second.
stamina.
You can always go get the stamina refilling talisman at some point.
I don't really know if that's going to be meaningful. So, the shield only nullifies the first of that. Interesting. expected my roll to destroy that tombstone. It sure didn't.
So, during this fight, one of the thoughts I had was like, oh my god, I'm so glad they're using the Metal Wolf Chaos tech for all these destructible objects.
Wow, why can't I not dodge that attack?
I don't think I've seen you roll like left when you're doing that. That's how I always did it.
Really? Why did that not count? I guess the hammer itself is a bit bugs. Okay, he's dead. That was an extremely terrible play, but whatever. It worked.
You had me worried there because he magic pixeled you.
Yeah.
Return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
So.
As if
Go ahead.
As if to complete your anime protagonist arc, you actually dodged that flame attack.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think that's good progress for tonight. We actually... Wait, before we stop, let's actually go back to the round table and talk to Gideon, I guess. Yeah, I think that's pretty good progress so far. Let's see what is my time. Only 3 hours. So, why is Gideon's study closed again? That's weird. I need to talk to her.
Oh, this guy out here is gonna try and kill you, I think.
Ah, yes. I wonder if he's in his study. If you haven't already, Father is, I'm sure, talking. It's about, I'll see you again. It's about, I'll see you again.
Yeah, so when he tried to kill me, I was probably 30 or 40 levels higher than I was supposed to be. And he just,
Yeah, I just kind of immediately annihilated him.
Yeah.
Alright. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Next time I am going to get as many smithing stones as I can for the Uchikatana, I think, and then head straight to the academy. There's no real reason to fuck around with other stuff, unless anyone can think of one. So, yeah, thank you guys.
Alright. Thanks for streaming.
Yeah. Oh, and there's my character name. It's got a smile in it. Maybe interesting fact, you cannot use Japanese in character names. You have to use
I didn't know that.
ASCII characters. Anyway, alright.